So, you'll get a little bit of a recap here, Divine,
Mm-hmm.
for what happened. It got fuck ass, and Spencer was very happy about it.
The
You're
rest
in your
of us were like,
character.
fuck this.
Yeah, you went back to go check on the kids after everything had happened. So that's what we had your character do, was just make sure the kids were okay, which makes sense. So, especially after, well, your dad Urin's house got broken into and stuff. So, which makes sense. So you didn't have to be a part of the fuck ass shit. Luckily,
Oh, luckily, so it's that bad.
it's better
Divine's
now.
pretty bad. Divine, you're gonna know what it is when you hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm scared now.
Ready
All right.
for the recap.
Alrighty, I will get started then, because I think my notes are actually complete this time.
Fuck yeah.
So, we picked up right from where the mouth and the adjudicators were at the door. They wanted to take Siobhan away, basically, and said, like, hey, can you come with us? In fact, the mouth said that all of us could come with Siobhan if we wanted, because technically we're all under investigation. It's just that Siobhan is the only one who has the mark. And they say that they think Siobhan is a carrier, not an infected person, but a carrier. Which is horrible, still bad. They claim they want to help him. And Siobhan is like, does that involve, burning me? Like you've burned other people and houses? And they go, no, hopefully it doesn't involve burning your flesh, Lamau.
Lamau.
They say, like, they hope Siobhan will live through this, and they hope to learn more about what's happening, because they have apparently dealt with a situation like this before, but unfortunately, last time they were only there for the aftermath, not the actual event. With some perception checks, we noticed that the mouth's joints are a collection of ropes and strings, rather than an elbow, we just see a collection of ropes and strings. Their face looks to be flesh, though, from what we can see. We also notice that their voice, when they talk, keeps changing accents and keeps changing cadence, like it's different people. They also refer to themselves as we. And they glide over the snow rather than walk. And Calypso and Siobhan note this specifically because they don't notice any feet. Seems like there's just nothing under the robe. It just kind of flows. And also the snow beneath them kind of melts a bit as they move. So we go with these people to a kind of base of operations they have that's next to the creepy house. It's like a opaque sphere about 30 feet wide that's built like a yurt. Warm inside. And they're like, we're happy that we came with them. And they specifically say that they are happy we came with them because children, aka the children at the orphanage, do not need to hear about this kind of thing because children's innocence must be protected. And they ask, like, don't we agree with that? And we're like, well, yeah. They say that the most recent time that they dealt with a situation like this, was in an area called Oak Hollow in Bellamar. The aberration was dealt with before they got there, but its lingering aspects seem to stay, so they burned the entire rest of the town, and they hope that this will not happen here. They say that, aberrations are alien. They literally exist outside of our known planes, so this is a whole other beast. We ask about, all right, like, so what the hell's going on? What do you think this creature is? What is operating here? And they say, well, it seems to be like a parasite. It likes to take on skin. It likes to take a host. It's almost like a changeling, except it kind of becomes the host on like a magical cellular level. Like it replaces the host on a magical cellular level. And Siobhan is like, what, do you think I have one of those inside me? And they're like, no, 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 no. We think you did have one, though. And it left. And we're all like, excuse me? What? And they go, you might not have been the ones who originally found this thing. Clearly, other people found it before you. But they think that the reason it was able to get out of that house is because of Siobhan. And either by some influence, or ours, or its, we survived and did not get devoured. And Siobhan also, survived, did not get devoured, and it's the first that they know of, so that's a good thing, and it gives them more research. We asked to see the documentation from the old library in the commune about, what's going on here, and notice, important thing from that is that there's Proto-Corgathi written that says Temhor, which is, time frost, which is very loosely translated as time frost. It's something that was used to seal... It was used to seal something even before the Proto-Corgathi people. And the couple in the house, the ones that we read the diary of, they were beckoned to find whatever this was. They felt basically the call of the void. Whatever this thing is, it plays with desires and wants, and it feeds off of that to see what it would take to get you to follow the call. So in this case, with that couple, it imitated their dead child to get them to follow the call, because that's what it figured would be the most efficient. We're also told that, specifically Siobhan was probably the person that it latched onto here, because whatever this is, they have noticed, tends to feed on human flesh more than other races. Repeated in the texts that we go through that are in the old commune library, we see, the many make the whole, repeated over and over again. The many make the whole. And then there's an aspect of this many that is repeated with a spiraling symbol. And the mouth explains that even though Siobhan was not taken over by whatever this thing is, it did plant some kind of seed. And that mark, rubbed off on Siobhan. It might not bear fruit, but the thing that got out is growing in power, and their worry is that one day it might bloom like a flower, and they want to find it before that happens. So we ask, okay, well, what do you call this thing? If you've run into it before, what do you call it? And they say they call it a false changeling. It is a bit derogatory. It's not meant to be, but, it's kind of what they have right now. They know, however, that it does not like fire. And sometimes a sign that someone has been taken is bloody teeth, apparently, but only sometimes. And they also say that the longer this thing has hosts, plural, more than one host, the more it learns to be like them and act like them. There's a mention of, when these people are taken over, what happens? And it's something in the book says, the place where the lost go. And it's some kind of silent cathedral quote? Don't know. More on the books, the language is Proto-Corgathi, and basically goes through yet another diary of someone who goes through, again, day 1, day 2, day 3, blah, blah, blah. And it is about some people who are trying to find a way to defeat their adversaries. It doesn't say what those adversaries are, but they're trying to find a way. And that they are running low on what they call that time frost. They think that time frost is their only chance, and that they maybe have found a place to look for it. And it is in a mine. So they start mining and digging tunnels, and they find a chasm inside the mine that is deep within, that contains time frost. And it isn't much, but they feel like it's enough. They note that whatever this time frost, like why it's there, it's built in a really strange way, like it was placed on purpose. And the chasm that they have found feels like it was cut out. There's also a language in the book that none of us could read, but that none of them could read, let's say. On the time frost there, they could not read it. But it didn't matter because all they cared about was getting it to defeat whoever their adversaries were. So they keep going. Someone named Brother Eadwulf keeps pushing these people to mine deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's very clear from reading that this Brother Eadwulf is being affected by something, because he keeps saying that, like, we have to keep digging deeper because this will make us whole again. And some of the men start to hear voices in the dark telling them to keep digging. Some people end up believing it's a curse. The person writing the diary thinks that the time frost itself is playing tricks. But again, doesn't matter. All they care about is getting this material to defeat their enemies. By day 4, they have found a time frost arrayed almost like a sarcophagus, containing something, but when they crack it open, there's nothing there. There's nothing in the sarcophagus. It's just the time frost parts that were on it. And they're like, okay, well, maybe whatever was inside disintegrated? They note that, normally we don't like disrespecting the dead, but if there aren't any dead there, then maybe it's okay. But he does say he feels empty inside. Like parts of him are splitting. And he keeps seeing himself digging. And then he finds himself eating. And the days start to blur together. It skips from day 4 to day 15. And notes that they ran out of tools to dig, but started digging with their hands. And that by now, day 15, Brother Eadwulf is setting up a ritual of communion, so to speak. There's a shrine that he is saying has to be erected to make us whole. The many become one. And then the diary just kind of devolves into repeating, make us whole, many become one, make us whole, make us whole, make us whole, blah, 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 and continues for the rest of the pages until the ink runs out and it starts being written in blood. Here, who is looking at this book, I get a nat 20, and I notice that the blood is fucking fresh. Like, it starts to even run on the page. This is very alarming. Let's see. Siobhan, who is not even looking at the book, has a weird thing that happens, whereas he watches Kier read this book, his own vision changes so that he can see the page that she is reading. And he can hear inside of his mind, again, make us whole, repeated over and over and over. And it's like it's being written in front of him. And once more, we see that Siobhan has carved a spiral into his own hand. He tries to hide it, but he's in front of adjudicators in the mouth, and that's pretty silly of him. Kier instantly points out, hey, this blood is fresh, to the adjudicators in the mouth. And they instantly turn to Siobhan, and they're like, hey, buddy. One of them grabs him by the head, and Siobhan makes a wisdom save, and the adjudicator's voice is now in his head and basically says, follow. And it basically urges him to follow whatever Trace is pulling at him, because this is the way that they're going to track the creature. We were also very clearly told, like, yeah, they want to use Siobhan as bait. That is the plan. So Siobhan does start to follow whatever is pulling at him. And we also then follow with the mouth and the adjudicators. And we're like, wow, like already? Okay. So we get up, we set down our books, we go, and Siobhan just kind of moves until he reaches what looks like the entrance to an exterior cellar in the commune. It's not connected to a house or anything. There are footprints outside of this cellar, but they're all wrong. Something's all wrong. And there's blood where the footprints turn backwards. And Siobhan is like, yeah, I need to go down there. I need to go down there. So the mouth is like, all right, guys, we're going to accompany them down. Because, hey, we have an emotional connection to Siobhan, right? So, like, we'll be more likely to help him. And also because this information needs to be recorded and remembered. And they want the more eyes on it, the better. On the outside, the cellar just kind of looks like it hasn't been used in a while. It's like kind of abandoned. It turns to ancient stone partway down the stairs, like a lot faster than the creepy house. And the tracks of the backwards feet keep going, like they are dragging. And where those feet are on the ground, we notice, just like in the creepy house, there's more on the ceiling and the walls. And there's a trail of blood going down and down and down. We all make wisdom saves. For Siobhan, time seems to pass instantly. For Kier and Calypso and the mouth and the adjudicators, it feels like they walk for several hours straight. The air grows silent. There's no sound of dewdrops. As druids, our connection to the world outside just isn't even there. We're no longer, we think, on the material plane, and the hours we feel no longer matter. We turn to look at the mouthy and the adjudicators because we're like, hey, what the fuck? You guys are the ones who are, like, you're the powerful people here. What's going on? Kier notices that the lips of the mouth are muttering some kind of incantation, and they've been doing it for the past hour and a half. And she realizes that they are praying. They are praying to every god in the Prime Pantheon. And that the problem that Kier sees is that not one god has answered their prayers. They cannot hear them. We are alone. And we realize that the mouth is actually scared. So the stone of the walls begins to turn to spirals around Calypso. I think this was related to another wisdom save. And Calypso starts to hear, "Make us whole," and starts to hear a heartbeat in the room. And every time it beats, the spirals change or rotate more. So she runs. She rolls a dice to see which direction she runs, and it's back for the entrance. However, the entrance isn't there anymore. It's just darkness. So she runs into darkness. She feels hands reaching out to grab her from all directions. She resists the urge to gouge her own eyes out, which is good. Glad that didn't happen. We skip over to Siobhan, who gets to the bottom of the staircase, you know, because he's fine, I guess. I put fine in quotes. He sees a spiral of dim golden light being devoured, and he sees bodies of people, priests. Some of these bodies are ancient and decayed. There's mining tools. Some of these bodies are fresh, and all of them are missing limbs. And in front of him, as he turns, he sees a big old spiral, a physical one, made of hands, feet, eyes, tongues, just all kinds of limbs from these people who are missing limbs, and written in blood, "Make us whole." And in his mind, he hears the many become one. Involuntarily, his hand reaches up, and the mark, that spiral, drains into his fingertips and leaves his hand, basically. The energy joins whatever this limb spiral is. That light he sees, the dim light, red, black, gold, grips into the sides of the spiral, and it starts to open up. Like it's a portal, maybe. And at this point, one of the adjudicators, who Kier had sent running after Siobhan, hatches up to Siobhan, grabs him, and throws him as far back and away from this thing as possible. Runes build up on the adjudicator. Siobhan is thrown like 30 feet, and he shouts, "What are you doing?" Because for Siobhan, he wants to go back, and he wants to continue this. He hasn't seen the creature itself, but he hears then a violent scream, the muttering of incantations, and he has this absolute knowledge that if whatever this is not stopped right now, this will bring terror to the world. Then he is engulfed in flame, because the adjudicator does something that is a gigantic fucking fire blast. It throws him backwards even further. There is an explosion of fire. The primal urge within Siobhan disappears. And then these screams of a horrid creature begin to build up, and completely inhuman, and make his own eardrums bleed. And he understands then, there's more fire coming and I gotta run. So he runs, no idea what happens to that adjudicator, but he just runs away, up the staircase. And as he's running, he tells us up on the staircase, we gotta run. So we do, and we make it to the exit of the cellar way faster than we should have. A jet of fire comes out after us, the walls glow orange, and all of us are accounted for except for the one adjudicator who went down and threw Siobhan. And the bottom of the cellar now only seems to be 30 feet away. The remaining adjudicator and the mouth go down because they gotta see what happened to their buddy. Siobhan also goes down too, even though he's super injured. And also, Siobhan got so injured that his arm is not doing so great. I put that very lightly. There's a good chance
hanging
that
on by
Siobhan,
a thread is a good way to describe
there is
it.
a good chance that Siobhan will not have an arm after this. It depends. there's a way, but yeah. Let's see. He realizes that the adjudicator who threw him just saved his very soul, and the remaining one confirms the aberrational magic on Siobhan is gone. However, the mouth has lost their connection to that one adjudicator. Calypso at this point gets contacted by the voice in her head, who very frantically is like, hey, Calypso, where'd you go? Where did you go? You disappeared. And is very tsundere and goes, don't do that again. It tells her, do not go down those stairs again, basically. But confirms that it did not have access to her while she was in that creepy place. So all of us go down into the cellar except Calypso. We look at the bodies. Some of them are just kind of charred. A lot of them are turned to glass because whatever explosion happened was so hot that it instantly turned them to glass. We see a glass concrete spiral of limbs. It's still there, but it's now, explodified. But the energy from it's gone. Let's see. Siobhan starts searching around with an underlying desperation. He finds the mask of the missing adjudicator on the ground, and connected to one of the corpses missing their limbs, he finds a very burnt but still legible set of pages written on animal skin, likely from before paper was even being used. He picks up the pages. They're in a different language, again, Proto-Corgathi. Something about erect shrines, feed, radiant, life, all life, ma, epic, ends, many, one. Whatever was here was connected to something not from this world. But the mouth confirms the aberrational signs that were in the commune are all gone. There are no more. Commune is safe now. Except for one thing. The thing that was in here screaming, the thing that the adjudicator tried to explode, jumped to a new host. It jumped to the other adjudicator. So there is now an adjudicator out there, very injured, who has a horrible, horrible thing inside them. Random lore thing, the mouth mentions when we are made, which means that many souls are used to make a mouth. We ask about the cellar. How many in this cellar were aberrations? 60% of them. 30% of the bodies were just under the influence, and 10% of the bodies, well, are the limbs that make up the spiral thing. The mouth tells us that, hey, something horrible was stopped here, but it did get away. But on the plus side, it has no strength, and we'll have to build that up. Their plan is to go and track this thing down by themselves immediately. Also, they have other contacts, but our role in this, they say, is done. They thank us, but they say they need to get going and track this thing down before it becomes a problem. As a token of appreciation, the mouth gives us each 200 gold. So we each get 200 gold, not total, each. He also tells Siobhan, or they also tell Siobhan to go to a healer and hand Siobhan like a spell scroll and a note. It is a scroll of regeneration. And the note is an IOU for a prosthetic arm from a tailor of all things. And it says, Gregory's wonderful tailoring and now tinkering. It has a teleportation spell attached to it, so basically it is Spencer's choice whether Siobhan regenerates his arm or whether he wants a prosthetic. We ask, okay, before you guys fucking bounce, what do we do with this shrine? And the remaining adjudicator punches it and it disintegrates. And we're like, okay, well, what about the bodies? And they're like, they're gonna be interred here. There is no physical material left in them. They're all just glass and concrete now. And when we leave this place, it is going to be sealed up, filled with stone, made unable to be entered, and then a shrine to the prime deities is going to be erected over it. They do say, though, that any other blessings are welcome, so if we want to come give our own blessings for this spot, we can do that. And then they kind of say, oh, by the way, also, if any of this was too much for you, we do offer mind-wiping services. So if you want to forget that this happened, we'll make that happen for you. They give us a bag and say, give this to the elder. It is money to repair the commune, and then also some to get more supplies. In that bag is 25,000 gold pieces.
Lord have mercy.
And when it is upturned, we can use it as a bag of holding. So the party gets a bag of holding, assuming the money comes out of it. Kier and Calypso have a chat about, they can put up their shrine of prime deities if they want to, but how about we just do our Corgatha thing and just, make flowers and plants grow over this place, because that's what we care about. And then we hit level 6 and stop there.
That is exactly where we stopped. And that's exactly where we're going to pick up from as well. Let me change the music to something a bit less spooky.
Spooky.
Was it colder? We got 200 gold.
There we are. I'm going to pick up, I'm going to say first with Siobhan.
Okay.
You currently, it's stabilized. But your arm will not heal. There isn't pain to it as much anymore. But it's not of use anymore. The skin has healed, and where the stump was has kind of started to, with the healing magic that was given, kind of, put a layer of flesh over, not fully healed, but cut the blood vessels off. But you have no feeling connection or nerve connection to your arm anymore at all. It is basically hanging. And you can feel...
And this was my right arm, my dominant arm?
Your dominant arm. Unfortunately.
Okay.
But, it does say, you have a scroll of regeneration. you have teleportation circle for possibly getting a prosthetic. And if you do choose the prosthetic option, or want to possibly choose the prosthetic option, I have a list for when you get there.
Okay. I think that Siobhan wants to put it to the back of his mind, but it's kind of one of those things you can't really ignore for too long. However, there are other things that need attended to first, like all the gold and what do we do in the commune now? Like make sure everyone's okay out of jail.
Yeah.
The trading company's here. So for now, he's going to take the scroll and the IOU note and just tuck them like into one of his many pockets on his coat, and just look at his hands, because this is probably the last time he's gonna see him as his own ever.
Yeah.
And from what he can tell, is the spiral gone?
It is gone.
Damn. Okay, he has something he needs to do. So I'm gonna walk out from the cellar to the other two as they're planting flowers. And I need to take something. And I think this would best be rolled as a sleight of hand check.
Would you like to whisper
That's
me what you're
okay.
doing?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can do that. Slash GM, right?
Yep. Yeah, slash WGM whisper. There we go. Alright. Make me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Let's do this as a GM roll. Okay.
19. Let me check something. You are successful.
Okay. Shove
Barely, but you're
that
successful.
in my pocket. The two of you would see Siobhan exit the cellar, walk over to the two of you, and just kind of look at what you're doing.
Hmm.
Did you all
Is-
make these flowers?
Hmm.
Yeah, we
She
did.
looks up at you, nods. Her eyes instantly go to your one arm. Your arm is still there? It's just kind of hanging.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say you're probably holding it in your hand, like in a sling-like fashion.
Yeah. He's very much the trope of, I'm just going to ignore this
Yeah.
and not draw too much attention to it, but it is very hard to ignore.
Yeah, both.
Well,
Where it was broke is like just below the elbow, so both like the radius and the ulna just were severed.
okay. So Kier, unfortunately for you, Siobhan, was her village's healer, or one of them.
Mhm.
So she instantly, like, looks at you, nods, looks at your arm, fixates, and goes, "That needs to be taken care of."
Yeah, I know, but I think we should address some of the other stuff in the town before I go disappear and get it worked on. Talk to the elder at least and see if we can get Max to take his men out of town.
Hmm. That is beyond my abilities. She looks at it. How much pain are you in it right now?
How much pain am I in?
Surprisingly, like, going from the pain that you were at to what you are now, it would feel like a 4.
Okay.
Just because of what has been done to actually close the wound and stuff. There is pain from where it hangs, just because it's pulling on the skin. And there is an ache, like a really deep ache that almost just feels like nerves trying to fire to something that's non-existent. I know this knowledge because of my brother having a paralyzed arm. So, and it causes like these pains that you can almost like not place. Like it's like pain that's going to nowhere. The actual like literal like medical term is shadow pain, funnily enough. But
Shadow and Phantom.
And shadow or phantom pain. That's the right. As funny as it sounds from Metal Gear, but yeah, it is literally phantom pain. So you are feeling this phantom pain, and it feels like your arm is broken, but that throbbing sensation is what you're getting. So I would say like a 4.
Okay. He's gonna look at his arm, as hard as it is to do, and you know, I've been through worse. And Kier, you're perceptive. This is probably the worst he has been through, and he kind of has like the cat grimace scale, like his face is tense, like his eyes are squinting a little bit, and there's like tightness in his cheeks. Like he's definitely trying to hide the pain that he's having right now.
Okay, yeah.
Although I mean, a shot of whiskey would help.
I don't think that's enough.
Here stands up and sighs and goes, I know this is going to sound grim, but I could cut that off for you if you...
What?
I mean, look at it. It's,
Yeah, but...
I'm making
what
the offer.
exactly, if I may ask?
She just kind of looks at you. What do you think?
Well, I didn't know if you have like ceremonial arm cutting blade, or just a dagger or whatnot.
We don't have ceremony for everything. Sometimes it's just taking care of someone.
A bone.
Sometimes part of being healer is for... Sometimes you have to do things that are not nice.
A bone reamer was literally just a glorified sickle, so it was a little smaller.
Well, as far as I can tell, I don't know with magic or healing or herbs or tonics or much of anything is gonna get this back.
That's why I'm offering to cut it.
I think you might be right. Now?
That's up to you. I know I put...
Let me get that whiskey first, and like a towel I can chomp down on.
Like I said, it's up to you. If you wish to keep it, I understand. My concern is just making sure there's no infection.
Oh, you're right. Let's talk to the elder first, and then take care of this.
Being that there is still that patch of skin that healed, that's there and healed a little bit. The problem is that there might still be a slight bit of blood flow, which is what would make it prone to infection.
Yeah, that's what I imagine Kira's getting at.
Because if that thing starts to die, that's getting in your bloodstream, and that's a problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Accepted.
Surely
kinda just
we can spare
nods.
a 20-minute chat with the elder, right?
Hey. Sure. I'm sure 20 minutes it won't get infected. Maybe.
How about
Just
I think
think about it.
I'm gonna start making my way over there. If you all want to finish your field, and then that way you can catch up to me, just so I'm not taking more time than I need to.
I feel like this is more important than flowers.
Right, and that's why I
Always.
don't want to stop you.
No, we will go with you, surely.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Unless what you're saying is you want to be alone. In which case, just say that.
No, I would have just said that.
Good.
Make me a quick intelligence check. Actually, I'm gonna say all three of you.
Intelligence?
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Oh, a twee. I got a twee on intelligence.
That was a natural 1 too.
Calypso, you still have a D8 if you want.
I'm confused on this.
All right. So best being 17. The what I was looking for was like a 9. So. Kier,
Yes.
in your mind, you do have this mild realization.
Mm-hmm.
Quick thinking. Another person that you know is gifted with, even though you might not like the source necessarily, and they're probably not super sure on their source itself, that is gifted in some forms of medicine, quick medicine, is Yurin, being a paladin.
Okay. Yeah.
Who also might have the ability to deal with some things, and maybe even just make some stuff to take care of it so that they're not wandering through town with their arm hanging off.
Okay.
That, it also might be good to tell Calder what's going on. So
Yeah, I think I know what's gonna happen here. Is Kier
Squint to
will
the camera.
Kier will look at the flowers and stuff that they've been growing. Look at Calypso, say, "We can come back here. It's fine."
Yeah, of course.
And then is going to nod at Siobhan and say, like, "All right." And then I think what's gonna happen is that when they start walking towards like the town center, so to speak, or where the elder would normally be, Kier's just gonna kind of move to guide Siobhan in the direction of the orphanage instead.
hell yeah.
like come around to one side and
Very subtle.
and then the other. Yeah, super subtle.
What are you doing? The elder's that way.
It's just a little
not-
detour.
Yeah, we're not going to the elder first.
Where are we going?
Somewhere just as important.
All right. Well, you made it seem like I had a really short window for this arm thing, so I hope. Man, I hope.
Yeah, it's a good thing that where we're going will be helping for that. So.
Well, lead on.
She's just gonna take him to the orphanage.
Hell yeah. Let me see something real quick.
Siobhan's internal monologue as they approach is, "Are they gonna feed my arm to that kid?"
No!
You'll probably eat it too.
I'm sure he would eat it. He'd just be like,
Go with the fingies and phalanges.
Not the phalanges.
Oh, is Calder a healer? I feel like I know I haven't been with you all the whole time, but I feel like that would have come up by now, no?
no, Calder is not a healer. But Yoren is.
Oh. Well, lead on.
As you guys...
We go to
I'm-
the orphanage.
I'm running with that nat one.
As you guys move your way towards the orphanage, going past parts of the town, going up towards the north where the cliff faces are. I shouldn't say cliff faces, it's more of a hill that Yoren used to go up to meditate. At the base of the hill you'd see the orphanage and walk up. Who would knock on the door?
Me.
Okay. Calder, you hear a knock on the door of the orphanage.
I'll get that. I look towards the other youngins as I get up and walk towards the door. And then I'll open it.
You would
Hello.
see- Here. Yep.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
For now, good news, commune safe.
Oh,
Bad
that's
news,
Okay.
she moves aside to show just so that Calder can see Siobhan.
My eyes are like, at first, it's like, it takes time for me to register what I'm looking at. And then my eyes slowly, like, it focuses as my eyes just go very, very, like, squinty. Like, I'm staring hard at it. I just go,
Mm-hmm.
what in the frost hells did he get eaten by?
Not eaten, but
A calamity intervening explosion.
yes.
And I got punched by a judicator.
I look at his face. I look back at his arm. You are one strong fellow, that's for sure.
You'd see some like hair that like has like where that's been kind of removed, and you could see like little bits of where like it looks like a burn has healed over
Huh.
on quite a bit of his body, but like it's going away. But like as healing magic has helped a lot. But
Yeah, come in. Yoren, we got a big problem.
what was that, son?
The one about to lose his arm if it's not dealt with. Toward his arm. I've seen fractures and chewed arms, but that's awful.
Give me a second to get the kids back upstairs. Go.
I'll look around for the ankle biter. I don't want him anywhere near this process.
The ankle biter's on the ceiling.
Make me a
sizing
perception
you up.
check.
Oh,
No.
That's why I said around.
Massar.
12.
The 12, you would see the glimpses of an afro above you.
Fuck.
Massar is
Ew.
waiting.
That's so scary.
You all see him too, right?
I understood by now.
I'll look up.
Oh,
He's right
no.
behind me, isn't he?
He is staring at the arm.
More like above. Yeah. Not behind, but above.
Don't worry, he won't jump down to bite your arm while I'm here. I usually grab him every time he tries to jump down and pounce on someone. So
Urine walks
Oh,
up
good.
towards you, Calder, and just grabs Massar upside down and just starts carrying him upstairs, and Massar's just staring at the arm the entire time. Urine just carrying him upstairs.
Yep. Definitely not. What's the word for it? An opportunities? An opportunist. Yeah.
Oh, opportunist,
he-
yeah.
Opportunist?
Yes, that's him. That boy is an opportunist.
I felt like I was in a butchery for a moment there.
Yes, it's...
Man, a butcher would be more clean compared to what that kid would have done to your mom.
It's like,
It's
oh,
not
okay.
reassuring in the slightest.
Let's just say he's more of a... Yurin comes back. He's more of a permanent fixture in the orphanage, to say the least.
Oh,
Oh, man.
it's sad.
Nah, he's my child. He's fine. To be fair, most of the kids don't really get adopted out. I tend to take care of most of them. It's orphanage, but more of I'm just large foster parent. Occasionally, some can go off to buy their homes, but most of them just become adults.
You have more now.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I've had many before. It's fine. Most of these kids
So
will be able to stay in their hometowns. They'll be... It'll take time, but they'll be okay.
So, Yurin, they say that you might be able to help with this.
We're gonna go to the back room, if you don't mind. I don't need you getting things all over my kitchen. Head down to the
Alright.
basement with me.
Oh no.
The basement
Where they
where
kill
the bodies
people.
were?
This is where they process dead people.
All right, get in the furnace.
Yeah, I can help
Right.
you. Get in the furnace.
Yeah, head down right next to the 5 dead body zone.
Yeah, that's where it is, and it looks nice and clean in here.
It's like, you'd never know.
Alright. So, the job that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take as much pain away as quickly as possible. The job that Kira is going to do is cutting that little bit right there. We got about an inch to cut through. And yes, you are doing it, Kira.
I offered to before too, so that's fine. I think she leans over to Yurin and goes, I think Siobhan wanted to try to talk to the elders first.
He's a moron. Says it loud as clear, staring you directly in the eyes, Siobhan.
Let's just get this over with, please.
He gives you a leather strop to bite down on,
Yep, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that.
and
Shed my outer layers till, I mean, probably the most undressed anyone has seen Siobhan. Actually, very similar to his portrait, which is just like the white button up, just the final layer before, undress.
before
I grab a chair.
before you put the strop in the mouth, he also hands you what looks to be some sort of ceramic jug. Says, "Drink this as much as you like." Oh, that was quick. That is They brought it to me recently since I'm taking care of a bunch of children. They said, for my woes. It is some sort of clear, some sort of
it's
clear
ever
alcohol.
clear.
No.
It's... Oh, it's gone. Give me a con save real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, my mouse. My mouse keeps blending in with the background.
You know,
Con
for
save.
someone who's technically not Corgathan, it seems like he has Corgathan in his
16.
blood thinking like that.
16. You are able to keep it down, but my god, is your chest on fire.
Yeah, that's part of the reason he preemptively undressed. Is
Yeah.
He knew this from pain or otherwise, this was going to be a sweaty environment for him.
You get that chair.
Calder gets you a chair. Yeah, I was gonna say I get him a chair. I sit him down, and then I grab a I grab like a what do you call them? A crate, and I'm like, This is gonna be for you. We're gonna have to put you on. I'll hold his arm down.
It's actually
As much as he drank that, I'm going to keep him from doing any more damage.
It is probably actually better if we do it well sitting, but the way it's hanging, I don't think we'll put the crate on there because it is just skin that we're having to cut through. So I'm going to pull the arm, and then here I want you to slash through it as quickly as possible, as clean as possible, just like pulling it tight and cut, just like you're cutting a piece of paper.
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to bite down on that strap. We're also going to, if you don't mind, Calypso, I want you to cover his eyes because his instinct is going to be to pull away.
No.
Right.
Kier kind of speaks up and says, "She doesn't have to be here, does she? Someone else can do that."
As much as I would like to agree, in Corgatha, if we're gonna be dealing with more of this, I look at towards his arm. You might have to get used to this.
I can do it. I'm okay.
You can also close your eyes if you'd like to as well, Calypso. That's also not the problem. It's going to be a very quick process. There likely will not be much blood.
I think she can handle it. I look at her, stare.
Yeah.
Can you handle it?
Yeah.
You hear a quick voice in your head.
Present
Calypso
his
says,
arm.
"Well, this is interesting. Finally getting some actual showmanship. Please keep your eyes open. I'd like to watch."
No! Oh, God.
Lord have mercy.
You, I hate you.
You should. All right.
Okay. Okay,
I'm going to
covering
pull.
eyes.
Your eyes get covered.
Just before they get covered,
Yeah.
with the weapon, is the weapon present?
Your weapon or your
Like
cock?
the weapon that's gonna cut through
Yes,
his arm?
it is.
I'm just gonna give a quick heat metal.
To the weapon, so that it
Yeah,
goes real.
hopefully I get some cautery effect in there.
Mm-hmm.
Good thinking.
This is now going to smell. Fair warning to all of you. So
Well, you already know that from all the stuff you had to heal me from.
you ain't fucking kidding.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Wait, what did Yorin say?
He just said you ain't fucking kidding.
Exactly.
Calder, put the strap in.
Yep.
That is strop, not strap, you freaks.
Shaking my head.
I can't.
You bite into your teeth. The worst part is the anticipation.
Yeah.
You feel your arm go taut, and it hurts. Definitely hurts the pulling. You can feel that pulling sensation. Kier?
Kier will instantly do what needs to be done. I imagine that this is something maybe she's had to do maybe once or twice back at the village.
Yes.
You never know if someone comes back from a hunt, like, really injured.
Frostbite is also common, so...
Yikes.
And especially if
Yeah,
you're
so
dealing with
there's-
something like a frost stag, it's very common.
Yeah, I don't think that there's hesitation then. It's more just like all right, here we go.
Kier cuts, and you get this jolt of searing pain for just a second. And there's a little bit of blood that kind of trickles out, and you watch as this kind of pearlescent, very much looks like an auroran sky, magic immediately comes up out of Urin's like eyes glow and mouth glows down to his hand and arm, and you watch as he just grabs right a hold of that stump, and you watch as the arm itself glows for a moment as they cast Lay on Hands, and you feel the pain subside quickly. And as they remove their hand, it is now just two bones sticking out, but all the flesh around it is completely healed. And now there's just a hand in Urin's other hand. Well,
Yvonne is, whether or not he can sense it, he is just gritting through the pain, and he is sweating profusely.
Calypso.
Mm.
Did you have your eyes open? Or did you have them closed?
Open.
Open. Excellent. Good job, dear.
Gotta get used to it sometime.
Mm-hmm. You've seen it before, you just don't like to think about it.
Right.
That little bit of disgust gives way to some sort of morbid curiosity. I can feel it. As the time goes and your eyes now become uncovered by hands, the strop gets taken out of the mouth, and it's Urin who's handing your hand back to you, like a handshake.
Crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
And it doesn't
Yeah, here
work.
you go, bro.
And it doesn't work because my left hand would be greeting my right hand.
Yeah.
Damn. Is it preserved? Like, is it as preserved as the other side of the wound?
Yeah. Looks
Whoa.
fine. Currently, it is a hand, but it will probably decay at some point.
He holds it in his left and spends a lot of time like looking at the palm and the fingertips. Just all of the calluses and the scars and now the singed hairs. And how each fold and each crevasse is its own story, its own song, its own person in his life. And a little bit of an existential crisis.
You might be able to pickle it. I don't know.
That's a horrible
Crazy
suggestion.
thing to say.
If you want to keep it, I can also just incinerate it, but pickling is possible. If you want to keep, I don't know. The way he's looking at it makes me look like he wants to keep it.
Kier kind of looks at Yurin and with a look that's like, come on. And shakes her head.
Listen, I handle kids. I handle bumps and bruises. The only bad lacerations or bad damages I've had to deal with is with Calder here. He's an adult.
Aye.
It's... Siobhan,
Yeah.
are you okay? Are you going to be okay?
I think I need a minute. Or like 30 or... Oh,
That's fine.
Need some time?
You need some time.
yeah.
There isn't really much pain. Maybe a little bit of a dull ache. It's a surprisingly very little amount of pain. You expected a lot more, but things were very quick. Urine gives you like a big, check on the shoulder, on your left shoulder, and gives like a little squeeze. You're one strong man. Keep that in mind. And now you're battle scarred. Truly battle scarred. You'll have a lot of stories to tell before going upstairs.
Just going through in his mind all of the instruments that he likes to play
Oh,
and how much
no.
harder they're going to be now with only one hand.
No, you have the IOU. You
And
have
it's full
regenerate.
Well, yeah, I mean, but he has to learn how to use that.
The calluses won't be. You don't have the calluses to pluck like you used to. That will be.
Yeah,
the hard
it's
part.
like a
No,
new
but
pair
he
of
could get
boots.
regenerated.
That's what I mean. No, but the
Well,
calluses
regenerated though will not have them. It'll be like a fresh
Yeah,
hand.
okay.
be smooth as a baby's ass.
Hey,
That's an expression. I hope people have heard that
That is a
before.
very
Hey.
common expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, I know that. I'm just thinking about like, bro, his hand shouldn't be that smooth.
With regeneration,
That's
it would
what
be.
regenerate does.
Yeah. It would be hairless. It would be a fresh arm.
Ew, I'm just thinking about freaking Deadpool's hand, bro. Oh my
It-
god.
yeah, it's like that.
Immediately picture.
That's how it works too, which is the worst part about it.
Ew.
It's a lot faster, but it is how it works.
Little T-Rex on.
Oh, yeah, the little tiny T-Rex hand.
You'd
bro.
watch it grow. Like it's
What kind of day? What time of day is it at this point?
I would say because of weird time shit, it's probably around 4 o'clock. It's getting dark.
Okay. If you don't need to wait for me, if you want to get everything else in the town sorted, I'm not sure how much daylight left there is, or if the elders are around even.
We can go check. I will say though, you're kind of good to talking, and she kind of makes like vague gestures and says, "There's a whole thing with the evidence we have. I don't know what to do with that now."
Did you say urine or Siobhan?
Sorry, to Siobhan. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oopsie.
I was confused. I was like, Urine just went upstairs.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was talking to Siobhan.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can. If you can find more of that clear liquid, I could probably shorten it down to 15 minutes.
No, you take
I
the
don't
time you
think that's a good
need.
idea.
What we're saying is just we can go out and start checking on the town, but as for actually having diplomatic talks or talks that maybe require, I don't know, the presentation of evidence to implicate the Bellimore bastards, might want you there. So maybe that not happen right now.
Okay. All right. But some more of that liquor would be nice. Anyway,
Okay, we'll look for more of it for you, yes.
thank you. And
Elder, you want to come with us?
Yeah, I'll come with you. The kids
Elder
are most likely
knows
getting
you,
put
so...
into bed right now. Wait, it's nighttime or is it daytime? What day is it?
4 p.m.
About 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll just come. That's fun.
Okay. Kind of look at Siobhan again, going, "You're going to be okay?"
Yes, I'll be all right. I think
Urine
maybe
is
some
just upstairs if you
sitting
need
by the
anything.
fire would be good
Yeah.
for me.
That's a good idea. Why don't you do that?
Could someone help me up the stairs?
Yeah, of course.
You stand up.
I try.
As you stand up, the room begins to spin.
Fucking Everclear.
Spin,
Yep.
spin as in like a spiral.
No, spin as in like you're drunk as fuck.
I'm drunk as fuck and I just got my arm cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're legit hearing the old PlayStation 2 sound right now. I feel so bad, bro.
Believe it or not, I actually, for my like go to sleep soundtrack sometimes, if I want to put noise on, I do actually put like a 10-hour version of the PlayStation 2 like just menu
Oh my
music
goodness.
Oh my
just on.
god.
There are many times I
Little
go to
orbs
check on her
floating
and I'm just
around.
like, this is nostalgic as fuck.
I got scared for a second. I thought you were about to say that sound of it when it first launches a game too. I was about to say,
No!
you're actually scary now. Hold up.
Even worse when you see the red fucking like obelisk come up and you're like, motherfucker, and you're blowing on the game, the
Yep,
disc
you
tray.
know the game ain't working. Yep,
Yeah.
you gotta clean the disc. Hoping that works.
Rubbing toothpaste on it to try to fix the scratches.
Oh my god.
Yep. Banana peels, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised the stuff we have tried.
It was all
That's
bullshit.
I never did peanut butter or banana peels. What?
What? I never did any of that.
Baby wipes, freaking.
But its toothpaste
What
will
else?
make it worse because it's gritty.
Yep.
Toothpaste has grit in it. That's how it why it cleans your teeth.
I know someone who tried to use lotion.
Oh my god.
That thing was crazy, bro.
Was Kier the one helping Siobhan up?
I think Kier might be on one side if you want. And then I don't know if anyone else, if this is gonna be a 2-person job.
How was it looking? Because Calypso will help if needed.
I'd say probably Calder would more than likely be the other one on the other side, as they got a bit more brawn.
Yep.
Calder,
Okay.
give me a quick intelligence saving throw.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa!
Hey,
My boy hitting the books.
For a second, your brain goes to almost instinctively grab where the arm used to be.
Yep.
But before you get there, luckily your brain catches up and goes right and grabs at the base of the arm and by the elbow.
Crazy. It's like going for a handshake for someone who doesn't have it.
I've done it. I have done it.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Tried to shake hands with a quadriplegic.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
I just ended up giving him a
Alright.
chest bump.
let's help Siobhan upstairs.
Mhm.
Indeed. Wait, why did I say it like that? Indeed. No.
Indeed.
No.
Indeed,
it doesn't
yeah.
work.
19 intelligence.
Oh no, hold up. Okay. There we
Neuron
go.
activation. Posh man.
I was going through a bunch of voice lines for a moment there. I just like, what sounds like Coder?
Indubitably better.
It.
Saw some thick ass for the
Indeed,
first
not-
time. Neuron activation.
What splendid drum.
As they're going upstairs.
Sorry.
Did you just say, what a splendid rump?
Sorry. Let's lock in. Let's lock in.
As they're going upstairs, I'm gonna point to one of the couches, like right next to the fire.
Yeah.
Which at this point Siobhan has used as his sleeping area.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost every night that they've spent here in the past. And I'll just point to that one and she'll be like, I think just set me down right there. And I'll be alright.
Understood.
All right, we'll do that.
As you get the drunk ass upstairs. Mostly like, it's a mix of like, you're not sure if it's just the being drunk or also, you know, the shock of losing an arm. A little bit of both. You are very stumbly right now. And as you get sat down, I think this the mindset of like, there really should be more pain. And there isn't.
Hmm. God, what does he have in those hands that other stuff doesn't. I've never got a health like that before. That felt good.
Urine is a different kind of magic than ours.
It's good he does. The amount of times I came back into the orphanage with wounds, cuts, and almost missing finger.
If it weren't for the missing arm, I'd almost want to do that again. That felt really good. All things considered.
You're indeed tough. Very tough.
Thank you. You too.
No, he did. Oh wait, actually it makes sense. Never mind. Whew, I got scared for a second. I thought he just pulled a YouTube moment. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Oh my
Saying you
gosh.
two to someone when it's
Oh, enjoy the
Not-
meal, you
Enjoy your
too.
Yeah,
meal.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I do that so much and I hate it every time.
Bro, I get traumatized. That's why I got a little nervous just then all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, he nods his head today. He's smart. You know, compliment. Doesn't get too many of that other than some people just kind of spook from his height and how he does things. So, you know, he's very happy about that. And then he will leave you to your own devices. He will go down and sit down, wait.
All right.
Yeah. Siobhan is gonna sit there for a while.
Do you all make your exit out the door to head, or are you just gonna wait for Siobhan?
More as I'm
I
waiting.
think we're gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Changes things.
You guys, they can go to a different. You guys want to go to a different part of the house, or?
I'm fine with whatever. I think I maybe misunderstood. I thought that maybe we were gonna go out while Siobhan
That's
is
what I
like
thought.
sitting here.
Oh yeah, if we can do that, we can do
okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
But I'm also fine with just waiting if that's what we want to do. Like that's okay too.
That's fine. We
So
can
that
go
we were
ahead
worried
and-
about like the evidence thing, so we were gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
I think what I meant was we can go check on people. We just won't get into any diplomatic conversations.
Okay, yeah.
I get it. Nah. That makes sense.
So then yeah, we can go out.
Yeah, we'll go then.
Perfect. Start off with you guys. As you guys make your way out the door, back towards the town, 15 or 20 minutes or so go by as you walk in. One thing you would definitely notice, especially Q, you notice, is you're not seeing those guards.
Oh, they're not here anymore?
You're at least not seeing them. But you're seeing regular town guards again. Looks like they're
Okay.
trying to like pick shit up, put out
Don't
fires.
think I forgot.
You're seeing a lot more people like heading towards their shops and trying to go see if they can find their stuff.
Oh hell yeah, that means the blacksmith will be able to start working on stuff.
There is
And the tailor.
you would see the herbalist as those people the adjudicators left without actually taking the stuff, so they're all just grabbing their shit back.
Oh wait, so they weren't able to take the stock at adjudicators?
No, they didn't end up because it was all they just brought it back with them to their headquarters. So
Oh, so yeah, so like the herbalist is just going to the sphere that the adjudicators were using and just like going inside and grabbing her
yeah,
shit.
the sphere's gone, so it's just kind of getting covered in a bit of snow, and they're just grabbing their stuff and. But you would see this one, what appears to be this person in white robes, a very kind-looking face, this dwarven woman who's talking to people and has a very kindly expression. You see she has a very long beard with like gold like rings around it, and you would see a symbol of each of the prime deities with each gold ring that goes down.
Ah.
And she's just talking. She has no. It's just a beard. There's no mustache there. Just kind of just going straight on the chin and straight down. She's very like beautiful orange curls too in her hair. But she's talking to this person who seems to be crying, and she's putting her hand on this person. And you watch her like close her eyes and mutter something to herself, and the person stops crying and has this blank look on their face. And they whisper something in their ear and they begin to walk home.
Yeah, okay, they're doing the mind wipe services.
As you go by, this dwarven lady goes, hello. I'm looking for a Calypso. I think you might be Calypso. Points at you, Calypso, based on the description I was given.
Yeah, that's me. Who are you?
Sorry. My name is Terra. I am with the Order of the Prime. I am a cleric. I am specialized in mind wiping and grieving processes. I was told that you might want mind wiping.
No, actually, I'm okay.
All right. It's a completely most of the time it's a completely voluntary process. This is one of those times. I don't know what you mind wipe. I have not been given the clearance for knowing what information was, but that it was just required. If you do want anything, please seek me out. Some people here, it is not a voluntary thing. Frankly, there are some things that are better off taken care of. We replace memories with certain ones to allow people to grieve in a natural way.
I see.
For lack of a better word, most people don't want to remember the time that their loved ones were torn apart by demons or that type of thing. We tend to let them have a feeling that they passed of natural causes or something simpler. We also tend to do it in case there are issues of people who want to be vengeful.
Oh.
As long as she ain't looking at me, I'm good.
But it is a most of the time voluntary process in case there are certain aspects, but I am also here to heal. I am here to guide people in whatever direction they need by the Lord our gods, and to help in any way I can with a manner of getting people back to their normal working lives after involvements with the Order of the Prime.
Sounds like a tough job.
I find it quite easy, actually.
Oh.
You kind of understand that you go through enough of these, and eventually it's most people's stories kind of get blended together, and you prep for it, but you know you're helping people in a way that most other people cannot, so...
Right. Well, I'll keep it in mind.
I always like to say the line, forgive yourself and forget it. But anyway. Yes, so I will be around. I noticed a couple of small shrines dedicated to the divines here. I wish there were more, but it's also understandable. We are in the north. But I will be spending my time around there and talking to families and seeing what they might need, whether if it's just grief counseling or perhaps more. And then going from there. So if you find me, I'll be around. I give you a nice toothy smile.
Kira's not saying anything. She's just like looking at this lady.
Yeah, me, you both. He's legit just giving him a stare at it like,
I know all rites for every one of the prime deities if anyone worships. So if you know anyone who's a worshiper of a specific deity, let me know. I'm trained in every funerary rite.
So you pretty much know about all deities.
All the prime deities.
All the prime. Okay.
Anyway, you all have a nice day. Or evening.
You just kind of give a nod.
You as well.
Thank you, I will. And they begin to, like, hum a song to themselves.
I want to be clear. There's nothing that this lady did that is like wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. It's just that Kier, I think, also called her like outsider.
Yeah.
Outsider.
So she's just, yeah, she's happy to move on.
Yeah, the little comment, there's not enough churches here.
Yeah, exactly. The like, oh, I wish there were more churches here. And also how
But,
she's
oh,
like,
wow.
oh, I'm talking to people with the prime deity stuff. It's like, oh, are you a missionary? Are you gonna be doing missionary work here? Huh?
Even if it's not
It's very much
intentional, it always is.
Suspicion. Do we continue on?
Alright.
Yes.
As you make your way through the town, again, you'd see just a lot of the guards are just picking shit up and some of the other able-bodied people. The tavern is empty for the first time in a long time. There is no one in there.
Oh.
Except for the tavern keeper, who looks relieved as they're just kind of just like laying on top of the table like they're about to pass the fuck out. Just
You know, he deserves it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd see a sign that just says closed till shipment on Friday. Oh, not Friday, but closed till shipment on the day before the weekend. I don't remember my.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can't remember my. I had something for like days, but I don't remember what it was.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We recognize it. It basically means that the tavern's closed for a few days.
Yeah.
All right.
You find
Well,
your way
we
towards...
know. Yeah, I think city center, wherever the elder would usually be.
Yeah.
Although we were told that he was in prison, so should we go to the
Yes.
prison?
Probably.
All right. I think I'm gonna rely on Calder for that because I'm not from the commune.
Luckily, the
Okay,
prison, which
yeah.
is which is attached to the guard barracks, which is right next to the council hall. Funnily enough, like just for ease, because it's inside the guard barracks, so you guys would be. It's very close. Luckily, Calder, you would know that the guard barracks is right there, and you'd see a bunch of guards sitting outside, and just looks to be just waiting around for the most part.
And here we are. Here we are.
Okay. Yeah.
Who all was down
kinda-
here again?
We heard that. Well, the herbalist was in prison, and now clearly she's out.
Yep.
We heard that the elder was here, and also Maximilian,
And one of the fists.
and one of the fists of cord. So if there are guards outside, can kind of flag them and say, "Excuse me,
Yup.
is the elder still in here?"
No, we let him out a few hours ago. Nah, actually more closer to an hour ago or so. Yeah, we had to let all of them out. Everybody, the fists and the elder and the council hall. I think the elder's probably relaxing his back.
What about the The elf men.
Oh, they all skipped town. They got out to Dodge real quick.
They left already?
They, Maximilian got out of the prison, said load up the wagons, and they took, of course, a bunch of supplies and left.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, what manners?
I still remember that guard, bro. I'm keeping that guard in my head, bro.
Well, I guess it's a good thing they're gone. Do you know which direction they went?
They were heading north, somewhere near. Said that their next stop was somewhere in the Black Pines and then to the Daggerwood.
Oh,
Oh.
a smile reaches my face.
Oh, you don't say.
Great. How convenient.
How convenient
Very
indeed.
convenient.
Yeah, and by wagons they took our sleds, so.
Of course.
Well, we are looking for the Elder because we do have at least some good news for that. Those people, the adjudicator, they've also gone, but they left money for the commune to
Oh.
rebuild
Well, that's good.
and buy supplies.
Perfect. We're going to need it.
We'll get out of your hair, though. Let's go find them.
Alright. Do you guys want to wait for Siobhan before you go in, or do you want to go in?
Yeah, should we like deliver the gold? Like, hey, by the way, this is to rebuild, or should we just like wait and come back all at once?
I feel like
We
delivering
could.
gold would be okay.
Yeah, we could just deliver it.
Yeah, I mean, while we're here, might as well. We can also just kind of get a layout, like, how you doing, bruh, buddy?
Nice knowing
Yeah.
you guys.
No.
That delayed blast fireball is gonna take y'all out.
It's just there. It explodes. We enter the room. Aw, fuck.
End the game. Calling it there. Fuck y'all. Alright, sounds good. You guys.
Let's go right to that city hall.
Guys heading to the Elder's Long.
Mason, do you want me to roll for my thing?
You don't
or...
need to.
Okay. Then it is done.
Alright. I figured with the current situation, I don't think there's a need to roll. So.
Yeah.
And now, okay, so I'm going to cut to Siobhan for a minute.
I'm
Siobhan,
so nervous.
what are you
Yeah.
up to?
Pretty much the second that everyone leaves, he's out of his chair and looking for where everyone keeps their stuff, whether it's like one bed that they always use or like a pile of the party's items somewhere. And specifically, he's looking for Kier's potion ingredient bag.
Alrighty. I would say give me a quick little investigation. Very low DC.
24, nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, you find Kier's
You know
very
exactly where
easily.
she keeps her stuff.
Yeah. It's very obvious.
I know a
from the
little
stuff
bit
that's-
too well.
Yeah. It's very obvious from the stuff that's on it that it's Kier's. It's an animal skin pack. It's covered in a bunch of like beautiful carvings and like different little like antlers and stuff like that. So it's like, oh yeah, this is Kier coded.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the bag and look around for like kind of near the top, but not at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and leave something like not super obvious. Just leaving something.
Yeah.
And then close everything back up. And probably not. He's not gonna try very hard
Mm-hmm.
to like hide that he was in there because he knows no matter what he can do, it's not gonna work. But just close it back up, put it all back in the pile,
Okay.
and then now go back to his chair and be at peace with his hand.
Roll me D100.
D100. Oh boy. 56.
Your heart stops, you die.
Oh,
No.
okay.
You feel yourself having a peace with that hand. Would you say that your mind would drift to that scroll of regeneration or that IOU? And slash or that IOU?
Due to the nature of him being a bard, it wouldn't make sense to try to tell the rest of this story with the hand from the beginning of the story. So he would be leaning towards the prosthetic, the IOU.
Ooh.
As you gleam this prosthetic in your mind, you feel almost like a gleam of a tinge on this IOU. Like it's calling to you to answer it.
I'll take it out. And then you said it was a teleportation circle or like a one teleport?
It's a one-time teleport.
Before I go, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
And I don't have it on my sheet. But how do I flavor this? Here, in your mind, you would hear almost like what you and I would know as a doorbell chime,
Mm-hmm.
but Kier might know as like a wind chime bones rattling in the
Mm-hmm.
wind. And hear Siobhan speak.
Oh, you're casting sending?
I'm casting sending, yeah.
Hell yeah, you have sending!
Yeah. Magical secrets.
Oh my god, that's so
Uh,
useful.
and the message you receive is I'm going to use the scroll to get myself a new arm. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but I'll let you know. Thanks.
Hmm. Do I have an understanding I can respond to this? Or is sending can respond, right?
Yep.
Sending can respond. I don't know if it's like innately you know.
Give me an Arcana check, Kier, to see if you know that you can respond.
Okay.
I think it's the best way to put it.
Alrighty. 17?
17.
18. Okay.
You would know that you can respond to it.
Oh.
Yeah, recognizes
nice. Okay.
you as the sender if it knows you and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna wing this response. 25 or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is probably gonna be really short. Somewhere off in the town, in the commune, Kier like lifts her head, like, huh? looks around like Siobhan.
Yeah.
The message finishes and she responds, "Oh, okay. Be safe. See you later." And I think with those 7 words, that's the entire response.
That 7 words is powerful, bro. 'Cause the fact that you said "be safe,"
Classic.
bro, it means he's part of the group.
It means you care.
True. Yeah.
Normal Cure would have just said, right.
Oh, okay.
The difference between "don't die" and "be safe" is it's a world of difference coming from Gear.
That is so true. That is so true. Don't die. That's all.
Yeah, all right, that's it.
And with that, I will channel the teleportation.
So you
Cash this IOU.
cash this IOU and you feel this magical tinge come from it, and you feel this energy go around you. The pieces of paper seem to like come apart and cover you into this weird glow, and you find yourself pulled. And you open your eyes, blink, and you find yourself in this weird clothing shop with very high-end clothing all around you. But you don't see anyone at the counter, but you do see a bell that says "ring for service."
I don't think Siobhan is not immediately going to be like, okay, cool. This is going to be a jump for him. Just from going from the orphanage to now here. What is the environment like? Is it cold here too? Or is
No, it smells weirdly familiar.
Oh yeah.
It's almost
right now.
sort of disoriented? Approach the bell and ding, ding, ding.
As you approach the bell, you hear, "Hold on, I'll be with you in just a moment." And coming out of a room, you don't see a face, but what you do see is a giant powdered wig walking towards you. And as you kind of sit to gleam to look down to see past that wig, you would see a small goblin in full, like, 17th century British noble
Rococo?
makeup. What?
Oh, not
Oh,
Rococo
no.
then.
Just
Another
this giant with a powdered face, everything. "Well, hello! I am Gregory. Pleased to meet you."
So freaking
I
wild.
fucking knew it.
Oh, the pleasure's mine. Thank you.
They hop up on the table. "Well, aren't you a strapping middle-aged man? Hello, hello."
Yeah, I've got an IOU for my arm.
"I see you're missing one of your ample arms. Now, are you wanting perhaps one of my lunine prosthetics?"
Yeah, that would be a good addition to the story.
"Excellent, perfect. You said story. I bet you have many to tell. Would you happen to be a bard?"
Yeah, but I'm sort of I can't really think of any right now. Funny enough.
But it's due to that missing arm you have right there. That would probably throw a really big wrench in my problems.
I hate you.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I'll send someone out to get your measurements.
thank you.
Would you be interested in maybe some new clothes as well? I have many to choose from.
I actually would.
Would you? Excellent. This makes me so happy. I'll be right on it to get your other measurements.
Stone-faced.
Gregory 2 and 3, please come out. Oh, hello!
Yep.
You'd see the exact same goblin, but now there's 3 of them.
Oh my god. Siobhan raises he does the motion to go like clean his eyes out, but he only has one hand now. So he's seeing double, triple.
Yeah, pretty much. But even though you're still pretty drunk, there's 3 of them. Hello, sir. We're here to get your measurements for your arm. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Here's the old one, if that sort of gives you an idea of what kind of length I'm looking for.
As you place the arm, would you place the arm on the table? Or...
Yeah. Or, like, hold it against the stump, like, to show, like, how long his arm used to be and what he's used to, and then, yeah, on the table.
They all at the same time have, like, a super, like, grossed out face, like, I guess I could make use of that. For many applications.
I'd like to keep that. I was just bringing it for reference.
Well, let me measure it then.
Alright.
They pick it up. One of them smells it. Still warm. Anyway. You have very nice forearms, might I say. Well, so, we have quite a bit of a new models, but if you're bard, I would assume you're wanting something around that capacity. What's that for?
That is Siobhan keeping his sanity. Just a general charisma save of can he keep it together? If it's something that allows me to keep playing instruments, then that would be preferred. But I've heard that you've got quite the selection here.
Yes, we do. I have recently started working with prosthetics, as especially here in the Empire, that becomes a lot more needed. Current events
Here in
and
the
all
Empire.
that. Oui, you're an Imperius Arcanum. As you
What?
turn, it would see that...
I know where that is, right?
Yes, you do. You've been there before.
Okay.
It is in Bellamar, the very northern part. It's the floating city. Home to the Adamantine Empire. Not the trading company, the actual empire.
Yeah. Oh, farther than I realized.
Yes. Well, I have a few shops set up across the globe, but this one was the closest one, so I brought you here.
Yeah, if I can still play them, that'd be great. But...
Oh, honey, we have a lovely sort of things right here. So this one, if you don't mind looking at this catalog. So we have many different arms available, some for the fighting man, some for the arcane caster, others for bards, paladins, clerics. We kind of have it listed to kind of whatever your expertise is. In this one, if you're looking for something bard, one has a built-in instrument. It is a built-in violin, but it also doubles as a spellcasting focus and can actually give you a +1 to, or out of character, it gives you a +1 to your charisma checks and saves. Along with that, it also has a once per day spell attached to it of, what does it say here? Command.
Mm.
And as you're looking at like the diagram of this arm, what you would see is that it appears to be, looks like it's made out of wood with some metal like around the fingers and stuff. It has 5 fingers, but each finger has a tuning bracket, and attached to it what appears to be some sort of like violin-like structure that can bend and go up the arm.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just because he has it, can I see the whole list? If I'm looking at the catalog?
Yeah, you can see the whole list.
Is it typed out?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I have some references up though, so.
Okay.
The violin one was one that I couldn't find any references for, because that's very much off the cuff, and also like something I was like, yeah, I think that'd be cool, when I ended up like thinking about it in my head. But I never got to the point of actually typing it out, and I'm very mad at myself about it. I was like, I'm all prepped, I'm ready to go. Forgot about this shit. But yeah.
I think he would look at the fighter and the one he said that was for like the arcane caster.
Yes.
I think those are really the only other two that kind of get him.
So the fighter one, as you're looking at it, it appears to be almost modeled after a Warforged arm, and it actually has an interior arm blade attached to it, and it has a armored shoulder cuff and almost like an armored wrist gauntlet attached to it, but it is the arm itself. And the diagram shows that the hand actually splits apart, and out comes a blade.
Whoa.
And that one gives you a bonus to dexterity.
Oh, man, they went through all that trouble for the Yeti bones. I think that would be funny if he came back with a sword arm. I think I just want to see what the arcane one is, but I'm probably leaning towards Bard.
Gotcha. The arcane one actually is fueled by what specifically says it has. It is a kind of bluish coloration to it with like a blackened metal, and along the entire arm are these different gemstones that you look at it, and you can see that it actually has an arcane focus actually embedded into the arm itself, and gives you a bonus to either wisdom or intelligence. And it also has the ability to cast the Sorceress Burst once per day.
I think, just to be true, he definitely would benefit from having more wisdom. There have been times where that low wisdom score have failed him.
All right.
But I think I'm gonna go with the Bard one.
I should also point out, I forgot to add this part. It also gives you a +2 to performance.
Oh. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go
+1
for
to your
the Bard
charisma,
one.
+2 performance. One of the drawbacks.
Does it seem like? Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the drawbacks is that if you can use the ability to increase your performance, basically to get. When you use the command spell on this thing, there is a chance that a string breaks, and if all of the strings break, the arm has to be repaired.
And there are 5
strings.
strings.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that would just be coming back here. I say just coming back here as though it's not hundreds of miles away.
You could also have somebody attempt to repair it, but it would have to be someone who's knowledgeable.
Right.
And you can also attempt to repair it yourself, but you'd have to have the materials and the ability to do it. So.
And then does it look like I can... So if this is my main hand and I'm holding a weapon...
Very clearly.
Would it still be for a somatic components?
Yes.
Would I need to drop it, or can I use it?
No.
Or...
This would actually also be fully fine to use for casting spells, even if you have a weapon in your hand.
All right. I think that's calling.
Yeah.
And I could play background music during our fights.
Yes, you could. Genuinely, because it kind of halfway. It literally uses your muscle movements to play the notes, like from your fingers. So like you don't even have to be touching the strings, but the muscle like pulling on the actual what's it called? Like the tendon, like the boat, like the almost like the strings are like attached where the tendons would be.
I'm imagining like a dulcimer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Vibe as well.
And you can like adjust the frequency and pitch of the actual notes being played. Yeah. So very much like a dulcimer vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately am not a musician. I don't know how instruments like. I know the basics of how they work. Lex would probably grill me a new asshole.
Yeah, 5 strings is not a violin.
How many strings are on a violin?
4.
4 then. There's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the catalog, kind of skim over some of the other ones. Just go, yeah, that one at the top there, I think that's a good fit for me.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, now, excuse me. Pardon, I had to burp. Now, I saw that you also might be wanting to look for clothes. Now, those are not included in the IOU, the clothing, it's not, but the arm is.
Right. I think maybe 1 or 2 shirts or like a heavy coat that would allow to, show off the arm.
Oh, some custom tailoring. Okay, we can work with
Yes.
that. Perfect. Oh, yes. Now, you won't have to worry about cold on this specific arm, as it's made of wood, and some other products. Cold will not be a problem, to say the least. But I can surely produce you something quite marvelous that you will wear and flaunt all of that beautiful body of yours. And the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the arm. Now they're going to get your measurements for the clothes, so stand up straight, please.
Greg, you're thirsty, bro.
And that just made me IRL sit up straight.
As you feel these goblins that are literally stacked on each other's shoulders trying to get your measurements. Yes. Yes. Pardon my reach. One goes up onto the inside of your leg. Okay.
Right. And the measuring tape is left on the table, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yo, why you say like that?
Lingers there a little too long before going back when you see one of the other ones like slaps at the other one. Goes up to the mid part of your chest to measure everything there. Gets the one. Alright, so we're looking at a nice long coat. You wanting something that maybe will go down to the ground, like towards your feet level?
I think maybe mid-thigh.
Mid-thigh?
Good.
Okay.
I do a lot of moving around.
Now, what material would you like it made out of? We can do fur, we can do leather, we can do wool interior. There's a lot of things. We could do it almost like a poncho as well.
Out of character, what would probably be the best material for the type of cold
Fur.
in Corgatha?
Fur.
Straight up fur.
Fur is going to be king, like, very much fur.
Fur would be the best
Yeah.
for me.
Perfect. Excellent. Would you like it to be fur lined or fur on the outside?
Fur lined.
Perfect. What color? Or colors?
Oh. the rest of the group have a theme? Like, I know Kier is sort of blue and purple.
Calypso's like
then-
almost every color.
What kind of
people
color is
stuff.
color?
Color.
That sounded bad. What kind of what kind of aesthetic?
Actually, our group doesn't see color.
The colder.
Oh, my bad.
He wears a Wendigo. He wears a what the heck? He wears a animal skull like a Wendigo. But other than that, he has a cape that usually covers up the rest of his body. Well, cloak, my bad, a fur cloak.
And then Kier, I know it's just this picture, but
Mhm. Yeah, it's tough. I'm thinking just a neutral, maybe brown, to sort of blend into the environment and not draw too much attention.
you're going to be in Corgatha, right?
That's correct.
Perfect. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll definitely go with a nice brown. Maybe the inside we can do some good fur. Would you like some white accents, maybe for snow?
That would be nice, yes. To
Perfect.
break up the silhouette.
Perfect. Give me about 15 minutes and I will get that made. If you don't mind, you could tell me if you like it. We can always adjust the style and fit.
Oh, dang, 15 minutes.
As you see,
Sure.
as like 20 more goblins come out, all looking the exact same. And they just start working on shit.
Coming out here like
Are they numbered?
Willy Wonka's
Hilarious.
chocolate factory.
Like, do they have
For real?
numbers on their forehead to know which one is which?
No. That's the worst part about it.
Oh, God.
They're wearing the exact same clothing, the exact same outfits, the exact same makeup, the exact same this, and they're all called Gregory.
Yeah, as soon as they start coming out, he immediately loses which one he was just talking to and picks a random one and goes, if I can, I'm gonna get some fresh air.
No problem. Please, it's right outside. Do be careful, there is likely going to be some military marches. Just make sure you stay out of their
Alright.
way.
Will do, thank you.
Of course.
And that-
Just step outside.
You step
probably hearing
outside.
That guy shares gloop. That guy shares gloop as they're just over there freaking singing. And
The climate-controlled air that sits at about 70 degrees all the time here in the city, it's warm, and the smell of the sea breeze hits your nose along with the smell of a market. You see the large stone streets with some cases having some sort of arcane glyphs and arcane ads around. Above you, you'd see a brimstone-powered skyship moving across the sky.
I know I have been to this area before, but do I know where I am? Like, exactly?
I would say, give me a survival check.
Survival. Let me close all these pictures. $21.
21. I would say yeah. You are in the market district of Imperialis Arcanum, which is located in the third ring of Imperialis Arcanum. The place is built in rings, like these separate walled rings that kind of coalesce into this circle. And this is the market district. There's trees and a bunch of other things. It's very pretty. A lot of like flowers and fountains and stuff like that. But there is a very heavy military presence, as it's a very militarized nation. And you would know that you are in for lack of a better word, the market district of the city. I'd say most of your time, though, would have been spent on the docks.
Mm-hmm.
So, which are actually under the city. So,
Right. But this is pretty damn close to home.
Yeah, you are. I would say where you're at is probably where you're originally from. It's only about on foot, probably about a week's, maybe a week and a half's travel on foot. But most people here to get back to, if they're coming from Imperial Economy, they're either going by boat or they're going by skyship. And by boat, it's maybe 4 days. By skyship, a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think out of caution, Siobhan is going to do his best to just stick to the sides, stay out of people's way, and just reminisce on the air here.
Gotcha. As you reminisce on the air, you hear the sound of seagulls and from times before you began to wander. Belamar is a war-torn continent, to say the least. But it's where you're from. Tavern Book's a bit farther away, but it's all the same place. As the reminiscing goes, is there anything else that you'd be thinking about?
Yeah, it would be, I think now more than ever, using another sending spell. But he holds it for now, but it's like on the tip of his tongue. Actually, he can't. He can't. He wants to. There's a part of him that wants to use it to send a message.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something stopping him. And at first he thinks it's maybe some kind of magic or, anti-magic in the area, something like that. And then he realized that part of the spell is a creature with which you are familiar. And he cannot cast the sending spell right now.
Yeah.
He just looks into the sky, lets the sun hit his face. That
It's quite nice.
rather than burnt from below from the snow, actually getting it from above.
That warm air. Just letting it all hit for a moment. Being, for lack of a better word, home is a hard thing for many people. There's nostalgia, there's good vibes, there's good feelings, but there's also a lot of things that you left for, and left for a reason. And whether those choices are good, or maybe regretting, is always going to be up to you. Or neutral. But this reminiscing and feeling of the sun hitting your face gets cut short by the sound of a child who goes, "Look, Mommy, that guy's missing an arm!"
What a shit. Punt this child.
Damn.
This mom speaks to this kid in Adamani, and you just hear, "La potesse, she's Diamot Kessi," and grabs the kid and just starts like pulling him away, and she goes, "Sorry."
It's not missing. It's right here.
The kid goes,
And I wave with my dismembered arm.
the kid like screams and then like hides his face. The lady just looks at you just like with a horrified expression before like really pushing him away.
That'll teach him.
Kid is gonna need therapy, bro.
You see, to your left, there's just
Okay.
a soldier who is cackling, who is fucking cackling under his helmet, and you can tell, it's a full closed-faced helmet with that looks kind of like a face as well, like with the metal, but he's just trying his hardest to hold it together, but you could tell he is laughing his ass off on the inside of that mask. As he holds up his hand, and you see a prosthetic, more metal, bit slightly more crude, much more like it just functions as a hand, and he just goes, "Same."
It'll be a lot different for coming up now. It take a while to get used to.
A little itchy at first, but not too bad. It's honestly feels pretty similar, but pain gets more dulled. Your fingers won't learning to grab things is gonna take a sec, just to say the least, honestly. You'll figure out pressure, though. It's more like your body has to like calibrate to it. But
Alright.
it's not too bad. It only took me maybe a few days. Gregory's strange,
All right.
but
Astrid's having an asthma attack. I'll be right back.
yeah, no problem.
Oh, little baby.
Gregory's straight.
We will cut back to you guys in the meantime.
We're in stasis.
I know, we just sitting there staring.
Oh,
We're staring, bro. We're staring.
T-posing.
As you guys...
Oh.
The assets are loading in.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You doing shit on Unreal.
Yeah, exactly. Me doing shit in Unreal.
As you make your way towards the... as you make your way inside of the Elders Council Hall. The door opens, a bit of snow drifts in. Pretty normal. There's a long fire. And you'd see the Elder, who is currently, like, next to the fire, just laying down on the floor. With one of the fists just, like, standing nearby, like, waiting to help him up. And the other fist is sitting next to the big chair, for lack of a better word. I don't want to call it a throne, because it's not really a throne. It's more of just a big chair. He's like, "Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm just having floor time for my back. Those jail cells are not exactly comfortable."
Come back.
No.
Stay on the floor. Don't bother. We can talk. Well, it's fine.
Okay.
He didn't even want to
Alright,
argue that.
man.
He's like,
Yeah.
alright.
He's old,
cool by
man.
me.
He's...
Yeah. You probably know, but the adjudicators left.
Yes, I was very happy to see them go.
Things taken care of.
Good.
They left something with us to deliver to you, so we are here to deliver it. And she's gonna pull out the bag of holding, the hefts it, and says,
It's a small bag.
yeah, but it has a lot in it. I think that they said, how much was it? 25,000.
Yeah.
It's 25,000.
Yeah.
25K.
They said this is to help rebuild the entire commune and get supplies. They said that there is 25,000 gold in here.
You watch him just go. Coughs. How much?
25,000.
no more.
He looks at the fists. I'm glad I'm laying down. Okay. To put things into perspective, before all this, our coffers only rang in to about 7,000 gold in total.
Hmm. Well, this should help then.
The
It seemed like the commune was empty on supplies, so this is for that and repairs.
I will call
Not to
in.
mention, some people's stuff got stolen.
I will have my steward get a tally of everything and call in orders. Probably first thing in the morning.
Okay.
If you can give the bag to the fist, he will dump it in the treasury room for now.
No, happily, yes. She's gonna turn to one of the fists and walk up and hold it out to them.
Fist grabs it, looks at the small bag. Very much you can tell the man's never seen a bag of holding before. Even being, arcanely gifted as a paladin is. Different type of arcane. And he goes over to the treasury room, you see him takes these large keys and opens a few locks, opens the door and walks in and just goes to dump the bag out. And you watch as this mound of 25,000 gold pieces comes out and it just takes him off his feet and he slides out. Just...
Yeah, because it's going...
Yeah. And he's just like... He just looks up and you watch as he takes off like his helmet for a second and he goes... In Giantish, for anyone who understands Giantish, he just goes...
Me?
Yep. In Giantish, he goes... Holy fuck. You could tell he was not expecting that. He goes to get a broom. Starts sweeping the gold into the room. And he shuts the door. Helmet still off. It's just and Giantish is like, that'll work.
I know he happy. That's money.
He hands you back the bag.
Thank you. Give a nod. Tuck it away, and then look to the elder and say, if you don't mind me asking, the trading post, Maximilian and them, did they show up purely for the adjudicators? Were they here for another reason?
We don't know. Maximilian and I were supposed to have a meeting after he showed up with a bunch of fucking guards. And then the adjudicator showed up at basically the same time, to say the least, and that meeting never happened. And the adjudicators had them do things, and we were supposed to be working with our guys. Maximilian wasn't too happy about how things were being handled, and eventually got him thrown in jail. I was getting upset at how his people were treating my people. And then me and the fists got a little rowdy and ended up in jail as well. Then they started taking stuff. The adjudicators tried to mitigate things as best as they could. Were focused on making sure we didn't die, and couldn't fully mitigate everything. And they took the rest of our supplies. Maximilian and all of us were released. He grabbed his people and he was very upset at hearing that his men were communicating with someone. It wasn't him, as they said it was him, and he said, "No, I wasn't talking to you. I was in jail."
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what? Kier kind of pauses and goes, sorry, Maximilian's men said that they were communicating with him, but it was not him.
No, he was in jail. He never even had the chance. He was upset about it. And then they told him what their orders were, and he just followed them. And then they all left, apparently heading towards the Black Pines and then the Daggerwood.
Interesting.
And who?
I don't know. He doesn't know.
One of the adjudicators? I don't know.
I would say, just based on your time from being around the adjudicators, they're very direct. They wouldn't use subterfuge like that.
Yeah, Kier looks puzzled and says, talking to someone who wasn't... I'm afraid I don't know who that would be. Or what? Huh?
Interesting.
They skipped down pretty quick. It was like they were here, and then they just all left.
Yes, they decided to leave and steal your sleds.
Yes. A lot of our men wanted to fight for them, but I told them not to. There's no point in wasting more of our own resources for bloodshed for no fucking reason. They want to be thieves, let them be thieves. I will... Corgatha will handle them either way. Sleds don't get you very far here.
Oh.
Especially if they're wanting to head up to the Daggerwood. Calypso, you and I both know that's a fucking death sentence. And the elder says fucking. Like, he is very clear. Like,
Oh, it absolutely is. Wonder what they have plans for there.
who knows? Frankly, I don't give a shit. They're out of my hair now.
Fair enough.
Probably for the best.
I just want... I want to know what Maximilian wanted. That was the big thing. And when we were in jail, he was so upset and prissy and just talking about how bad the services were, you know, stuff. Like,
my
dude,
God.
you're in fucking jail.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
He was mad I was getting extra food. I'm an old man.
Well, on the topic of the Maximilian and the trading post, not at this very moment, but hopefully soon, we will come back with Siobhan. We have an update for you all with the task you sent us on regarding the trading company.
Excellent. Yes, once Siobhan gets here, we will talk about it, I guess. But for now, make yourselves at home. Just relax in the seats. We can sit here by the fire.
I think we're going to go back and fetch him, but we'll come back.
Okay, no problem.
We have things to show you.
I will have more time.
On the floor?
Yes.
Okay.
I miss
His
my vials.
His priorities are built different. I respect it.
Oh yeah, Maximilian also was stealing my medicine.
Okay, dude.
I guess he's also a junkie. I don't know. I don't like going long without it either, but I think he saw it gave me more of a pep in my step and was like, guess I'll try that for myself, and fucking bastard.
Sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'll just be a miserable old coot.
Well, get your floor time. We'll be back. Just wanted to make sure we delivered the gold.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. This will be big helpful.
Kind of nods and then looks at the fists and gives a thumbs up and Calder, do you know Giantish?
I do.
Can you speak it?
I can.
Can you ask them if they are both okay now? Everything okay?
I'll look at them. And I'll ask them if they're okay as I go. Are you okay? A courtesy from here.
Gunnar delusis gösterir. And then thank you for playing into it.
I got you, bro.
Hell yeah!
Fluent.
That was really good.
Translating. No, basically what they said is, yeah, we're doing okay now. Spent a bit of time in the jail cell. Other guy here who had the issues with everything before. It's all right. How are you guys? Is what he asks after.
I tell him I am doing well. I say Kier seems to be doing well. She probably has seen better, but she's doing well. Staban seems like he earned his.
Stefan?
Siobhan.
Seven? Staban?
Siobhan. Yeah,
Siobhan. Oh,
yeah.
why can I cannot pronounce his name?
It's Irish.
Oh my Siobhan. He seems to be getting used to Corgatha, adapting, learning our ways, and is doing well. He is missing an arm now, but even then,
Hey, by the
I'll
way.
say, due to him losing that arm, he truly is Corgathan, as he just earned his scar. And then, I will tell him other stuff about like the orphanage is doing fine,
Gotcha.
Jar is doing fine, all of them, yeah. So yeah, I go.
Grushka binishbas. Da wurkum. Gurgiska lotushka na dirshit nas. Ushavagishit. Which basically would be meaning mark of a warrior. Many in order have the same mark.
And I beat my chest with my fist, pretty much.
Does the same thing.
Yeah.
He'll be. Peter
then
says
I'll
he'll be
go-
fine, as long as he's got that mark of the warrior that will guide him for the rest of the way he needs.
I look at Kieran and I go, they're doing fine, they're doing okay. They asked about how we were doing and how you were doing. I told them you seem to be doing okay. Probably seen better, but you probably seen better. And I told them the rest of the group is relatively doing well. And I also said that Savan has earned his scar as a warrior.
Kier kind of chuckles of it and just gives a nod and nods at the two fists.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
It's funny, I just realized too that they're called fists, and I just did the whole fist bump on the chest.
Hell yeah. Love that.
Cool. If nothing else, I think we're gonna head back and grab Siobhan now. Hopefully, maybe.
Everything good with Astrid?
Yeah. She bolts when we try to give her the inhaler, so
Oh,
comfort her through it, and then she gave her crunchy meow.
oh.
Yeah, Hella does the same thing with her crunchy meows. We did take her to the vet. She's got a couple of things. They're not fully positive it's asthma, but they're gonna run through a pill because it might be a birth defect, or it might be like. It's also possibly because her lungs sounded okay that they're like it could also be that like an allergy, or asthma. So
Yeah.
they were like just like, but if it's an allergy or asthma, it's an inhaler. It's the same thing. So it's not. But the pills are the thing they want to try to see if it's a possibly like a upper respiratory infection because they noticed some fluid buildup. So
Bronchitis.
yeah, and
Yeah,
which can last months.
Prednisone.
Prednisone,
a
yeah.
steroid.
Yep.
And it works, but it's sort of like a not proactive but post-active.
Yeah.
It's like when she starts getting it bad, then she'll get it, whereas inhalers in the moment,
Yeah.
so it's easier. She just hates it.
I'm sure Hella will too, and giving her pills me a pain in the ass because when she was little, she fucking hated medicine too. So back then, though, it was the squirty kind.
Oh yeah, when you have to hair up and put it in their mouth.
Yeah, she would foam at the mouth. They all would, and they'd just go because apparently it tasted terrible because they had really bad infections when they were babies. But she also has a big hort as well. She has a slightly enlarged heart, so we call her Big Hort Hella now.
Yeah. She's got a little head, so she's big hort, little head, big hort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a little baby, but she's okay. That's the thing that I'm happy to hear is that she's fine, and they're not super worried about the enlarged heart. They said just as she gets older, just to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't give her any issues. Speaking of which, she's having an attack right now.
Oh no, she heard you.
Yeah.
It's like, you think I'm okay? Let me fucking prove you wrong.
It's funny because she never looks like super distressed when she's having them. It's like she has them and then she just goes back to her usual business, and it's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I was having that shit, or like I've had asthma attacks before, it's a panicky response, and she's just like, yeah. Well, this one's done already. Very small one. But yeah, she does the neck extending thing. Get back to the session now, though. Yeah. All right. Siobhan, as you walk back in, as one of the Gregorys comes out and goes, everything's ready.
Oh. Great. Head back in.
Walk back in. Let me see your arm, please, or what's left of it.
Present the stomp.
Yep. And you watch as it snugly is custom fit to your arm. And you watch as they rotate a couple gears, and you see a little bit of this arcane magic go through, and then they go, and you'd feel this weird, like your brain goes, it's back, type thing, you know what I mean? And you feel like this, almost like a rush of like fluid sensation go down your arm, and it gets like pins and needles, like tingle feeling. And you would feel, your fingers feel like, the sensation on them feels like you are feeling things 1,000 times more than what you were before. Like, it's almost overwhelming.
I have feeling?
You have feeling.
Whoa.
It's a lot. Like, it is extreme. Like, you are feeling like the individual, like, you can feel the air touching them, like, in a way that, like, feels like you're putting your hand in fluid.
What the heck?
They're going to be a bit sensitive at first, but you're musicians. We wanted to give you something that you'd be able to feel with.
That is very sensitive, yes.
Yes. Doing extracurricular activities would be more fun, though, I will say that.
Like, pressing his fingertips together, sort of like training the hand-mind connection, and also feeling his own fingers.
As you go to press your hand connection, there's some lurches as your mind is trying to re-register things and trying to get those connections. And it feels stiff for a sec. And you could feel that it's going to be some time before your mind gets used to it. Because there's almost like even though it's extreme feeling, there is almost like a delay between what your mind is doing before what the hand does. That should take some time. Just practice with your fingers as much as possible, and your hands, and things should work. If you want to actually try, though, do you mind fully extending your fingers as much as possible?
Sure. Fully stretch them out.
And fully extend your elbow.
His hand out in front. He does both of them at the same time. Again, to help subconsciously doing the mind connection.
Yeah. And you do both, and you hear a click into place. And as you go to stretch your hands, they start playing notes. And you can hear them being
Whoa.
played. Which each pull of the finger, you can hear a high-pitched sound.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to as he slowly moves them as a wave, and then like one at a time down and then up, and multiple, try to make a chord.
And you could see that there, as you look down at your elbow too, it actually extends to your elbow, and that's where the latching mechanism is that actually causes it to click into place. But it goes right above, which your elbow is still there, but like it actually goes above to actually click into place there, as so that you can actually latch it and move it better, and that's where the hinge goes on it. So it feels pretty good, but very, very sensitive. Like touching anything right now almost feels like electric shocks. Like it is like to this
Like
is
pins and needles.
Yeah, this is going to be a very weird way to describe it, but I hope most people will understand why I'm describing it this way. Your hand feels like the aftermath of an orgasm when things are too sensitive.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know it's a very strange way, but that's like the best way to describe
I
it.
heard Alexa's laugh.
Yeah.
I heard
did
her
too.
laugh. I heard a, ah.
Yeah.
I would say, I would ask curiously, would it also be described like, is it like rubbing your fingertips against a rug?
Yes, actually, another similar thing, but I would say even more than that. It is it is extraordinarily sensitive.
So me, on the other hand, I know the actual sensation you're trying to say. I'm just trying to best describe it the best way because I understand what you mean. Yeah, it's hard to describe it because I actually have nerve issues. So there's moments when my nerves just go into this really frantic shock of like everything like times 20.
Yeah.
Is it
I feel pins and needles everywhere on my fingertips or hands, and sometimes it hurts. Like it
Is it like when your teeth touch foil?
Oh, yeah. That's another good way to put it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys, let's go through the list.
Wait.
Describe every like uncomfortable
No,
sensation you
actually-
can possibly feel.
That's actually
Nails on a
brilliant
chalkboard?
description.
Nails on a
Yeah,
yep.
nails on a chalkboard.
I
but
like
you
nails
feel
on a
it, but you
chalkboard.
feel it.
Fuck
It's
you.
Like an intense vibration.
You're
that
weird
hurts.
for that.
Not you, Divine.
That's how I learned what ASMR was.
Oh, I know you're talking about me.
Yeah. That
I know he's talking about. I know you're talking about. Spent over here talking about freaking liking nails on a chalkboard. You're actually a monster.
people who bite silverware.
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
they're
God.
A monster too. They're a monster too. They're built
Scrape your
different.
teeth on a fork.
Worse is a spoon.
Oh, that made me.
Oh.
Actually shiver.
Like
Oh,
that
made me shiver.
autism moment for me when it comes to that, like it genuinely makes me want to curl in my skin but also beat the shit out of someone at the same time. Like
For real?
it is a sensory fucking nightmare for me if I
Taking a
see
fork
someone
and
doing it.
scratching it against a plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh. Or like like the sound of like sometimes Lex will like scrape in her bowl and I'm like, please stop. Please, God, stop.
oh, I hate that so much.
Oh, there's one people do actually. It's not really common, but some people do it. Is taking silverware and rubbing them together. I almost fought someone with
What?
that. I almost fought someone with that, bro. I almost fought.
Yeah. All right.
It's a
I'm sufficiently uncomfortable.
So this doesn't feel awesome.
No.
Is what I'm getting.
Yeah,
It
it
don't.
does not.
No.
It's very overwhelming.
All right.
Electric jolts is the best way to describe it. Honestly, it's painful for feeling. You feel it, but it's like times 3,000, so it freaking hurts.
You are now an octopus.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, you won.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of just him. He's pretty much tuning out all of the Gregories right
Yeah.
now. Just looking between his two hands and feeling the sensation, sort of like I would imagine whether or not the weight is the same, it would feel imbalanced, like he's sort of tipping over just the sensory overload from one side would feel heavier. Like when I have
Yeah.
one contact out, like it feels like I'm tipping over.
Very
'cause
much
one
so.
side is different.
Yeah, the arm is definitely heavier, except where you till it gets actually up towards your elbow, where it feels weirdly light because of that's where like the instrumental base is, where you can kind of see into the actual interworkings of everything. It's kind of hollowed, so it's like weirdly heavy on one spot and then light on the other. So it's very strange with how it feels, versus normal before it would be like a little bit in reverse. So. Gosh, I wish I knew artists to draw it.
I was gonna take a crack at it after the session.
Hell yeah. But as you're kind of, lost in your own days of trying to figure everything out, and like you said, you were tuning out the Gregories and stuff, you'd hear, Maestro Morin, Maestro Morin, Maestro Morin, Maestro Morin.
Oh. Yes.
We are ready for your coat.
Oh, yeah. That was really quick.
Yes, like I said, we work quickly. There are a number of us. They're all me, but I like to think of us as a family.
Nah,
Do you
bro.
know? Do you
I
know
hate
which
you,
one's
you
the
know.
original?
I don't remember anymore.
Oh, that's a can of worms. Maybe when I leave, you can work through that.
One of the Gregories who's bringing out the coat, it's me. They don't need to remember simulacrums. And they go to put on the coat on you, and they're like, all right, I can't reach. Gregory! They all begin to hop on top of each other. Put it on you. Okay. And you'd see this, like, nice brown coat. It almost looks like, very similar to almost like a trench coat, but it is completely fur-lined with, like, 2 inches thick of this very soft fur on the inside.
Nah, bro.
going down-
You need to get an art of your character now.
Yeah.
What?
Going down to, like, towards the knee level. But as you go to put it on, one thing you'd notice is that the sleeve is actually cut just above the elbow, but no skin is actually showing where it's at. It actually kind of cinches a little bit onto that area. So it's very tight-fitting but very warm, and it shows off the entirety of the arm.
Nice.
Bro. This
And
guy's about to be stylish in Corgatha.
Across the entirety of the brown are embroidered music notes that go along the entirety of the coat.
That's sick. You've really outdone yourself.
There's one
This
more.
is a beautiful coat.
Thank you. I do good work. There's one more thing I want to add to it, especially since you're going to be in Corgatha. And they add a what's it called? I just had it. I literally just thought about it in my head. Like a pin but bigger. Well, I can't remember what it's called. A lapel? No.
Like a bobby
Brooch?
Yeah, brooch. But it attaches to like where the coat connects to the neck, and it is a treble clef made out
Oh.
of bone.
pin? Whoa.
Oh, why are you styling on us?
I think it's just a collar pin.
Collar pin? Okay. Yeah. And it has your initials. SE.
Wow. He's taken the time to admire in the mirror.
Oh, you love it? Do you enjoy?
Yeah, this is quite nice.
Excellent. Now let's talk price.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
This, for the total of everything with
Astrid, please.
the... I think I heard her go, "Meow."
She stepped on a sticker.
Oh, no.
No.
For the total,
I got it.
from the work, the rushed price, everything entirely, we're looking at around 135 gold pieces.
Ooh. All right.
They smile, and you just see this fang, just basically shark teeth.
Yeah, you can't barter the same way. Um, would you maybe be willing to shave a couple off the top for some advertising back home?
We can make it for some advertising.
You know, Maximilian and I, we've talked about your work before.
Make a persuasion check.
Whew.
That's good.
Persuasion. Do I get the +1 because I have it on?
Yes, you do.
Plus what?
The first freaking check with this thing, dude. He's
That is a
testing it out.
15.
15. Okay. 15. You know Maximilian?
I've run into him a couple times, yes.
He's an asshole. He always
Yes,
tries to lowball me.
Oh.
Maximilian, what the heck?
But
Do you let him?
no. Frankly, whatever he doesn't give me, I just have as a work contract through the trading company itself, so he actually doesn't know that I get paid every time. He genuinely thinks he's getting things for free. Always. He never has. They get deducted out of his paycheck. He just doesn't notice.
Oh, it's getting
That's
garnished.
diabolical.
Oh
My God. I love Gregory.
He orders a new outfit like once a week. I don't know how he hasn't noticed. It's really funny, honestly.
He probably thinking, bro, what? Yo, someone's stealing my money, bro.
But yes,
Yeah,
I think
he does seem that kind of person.
as you are a first-time customer, I'll cut you a deal. How about 105?
Sold.
Perfect. And if you don't mind putting me a good word into the Elder, I would love to open up a Corgatha location.
Absolutely. If they can see the work that you're doing with the furs,
Yes,
I'm
that's
sure
terrible.
some of them would be open to it.
I really want to learn some of that traditional styles. They're so pretty.
You know, I respect the Gregory grind, bro.
Me too.
Can you imagine me with a big fur coat and a large hat that covers my wig? Like, as big as can be. Maybe like a bear head. I look like a gruff, rough ruffian.
Siobhan just smiling, like, uh-huh. Yeah. Let me get my coin purse.
Yes, please.
Pulls out the 100 gold. So, two, three? Yeah. I don't think there's a way I can put this in chat, but
Gotcha. You just can just deduct.
paid.
Yeah, you can just deduct it from the...
Paid.
Perfect. Paid. 105 gold pieces out of your inventory. Perfect. Excellent. Also, if you happen to see a goblin in a very strange suit of armor, that is my cousin. He tends to travel. I have heard that he has been around. I'm not sure if he knows we're cousins yet, but I'm going to talk to him at some point about it. He is kind of cramping on my style with his armor.
Oh. Yeah, I can definitely let him know you're looking for him.
His name's Wrench.
Yes. Yes.
Wrench.
Yeah, I didn't choose his name. I don't even know if he did, but he's very intelligent in the worst ways possible. So,
Well, I can always send to you if I find him out in the wild.
please do. I need to talk to him. Urgently.
Can do.
Thank you. Alright, I'll send you back now if you'd like.
Oh, I was just about to ask that. This seemed like a one-way ticket.
It is a one-way ticket here, but we actually do have a teleportation matrix. If you go down that street there, head towards the Magus Academium. They have vouchers here. I can give you a voucher. This is for a citizen pass for a teleportation circle, and you just tell them that you are going to Corgatha. They will send likely a message to someone who might be running one of the teleportation circles that is associated in the commune, and we can work with it. I don't think it gets used often, so that might take a minute, but it's the easiest way.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll spread the word.
Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day, you handsome hunk.
Mm-hmm.
Looking spicy in that coat, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you do that freaking laugh, I'm just imagining it going back and forth, hands together, like near their freaking leg, and just going back to. Come on.
As I step out, I will. Calypso, you will hear the sound of wind chimes in your head.
Yes.
Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-doo. I've got a new arm. I'll be heading back soon, I think. They have a teleportation circle in town, and it should link to the one in Corgatha. See you soon.
I would do it. Oh god, should I do a check? See if she can respond to this, if she knows.
Make an
that she
Arcana
can-
check.
Yeah, I wanna make sure all of you are exposed to it now.
Oh yeah, you know. You're good.
Funniest
I
one,
am
bro.
shocked.
Yep. With your -1. Yeah, no, you understand that you can respond.
Okay. So say,
Sounds good. So happy for you. I can't wait to see what you've done. See you soon.
And then yeah, I'll just try to get back.
Going to this Magus Guild, for lack of a better word. It is connected to the military, but this seems to be some sort of, like, civilian wing. Hello. Welcome to fuck it. You're here for transportation, aren't you? I don't want to do the speech.
No, you don't have to. Corgatha, please. Drividar commune.
Oh shit. Okay. God, that was the last time I did the Corgatha transport. Give me un momento. Sim goes and he starts, like, working with the glyphs, all this other stuff. Takes about 10 minutes because he's having to completely recalibrate this thing to try to get, and you see him, he goes, oh, shit. Dominique! Dominique! See? Please. See? And you hear him begin to cast some sort of spell. And he holds up a thumbs up. He goes, thumbs up, he goes, molto bene. Okay, you should be all good to go. I hope there is no more interruptions. If you have really any interruptions, then you're shit out of luck. So, hop in. Hopefully you get to Corgatha.
All right, thank you. Hop in the circle and pray I go where I want to go. Ooh. Would a bardic inspiration do anything to that?
I was looking for the lower number, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always like to do those from like 100 down because I'm like 100 being the worst because it's like you have 100 different places you could be going from type deal, and then anything
okay.
under 50 is you're going to be pretty much on point, but it's a teleportation circle as well, so it makes it easier. That's why it's like 50 and you're fine, under 50 and you're fine. So
Gotcha.
you arrive and you feel this magic tickle, very similar to the one you had before, but feels a bit more controlled, and you kind of feel yourself come back, and it's not as like sickening or like your brain is having to readjust to space as much. It feels much more naturally flown, if that makes sense. Takes a second, takes just like a small second for your brain to kind of like catch up, like, okay, I'm in a different spot, and you open the door to find yourself in the council hall.
Oh, is everyone still here?
I think they left.
Yeah, I think we were going back.
I don't know how far away we'd be.
Yeah, I don't know how much time has passed.
I think that'd be really funny. Okay. Am I just in the hall, or is it like the main one?
You are in the main hall, but you are in like a side room somewhere, and you'd see one of the fists is just waiting there outside the door.
Oh, evening. I'll just get out of the way here.
He looks at your arm and goes, puts like a metal like stank face on, like, yeah, and then he just beats his chest, and then turns around and walks the other direction. Very much like a, hell yeah, you lost an arm.
You did that shit.
And your scar, bro.
Yeah, in that case, I will go see if I can find the others and probably just run back to the orphanage.
As you come out to see the elders still on the floor, Siobhan, we sent a runner to go get your friends, since it's only been a few minutes since they left.
That works out nicely.
They went to go get you, so... And I'd say a few minutes go by. You're about halfway through town. You see this guard comes running up to you all, out of breath.
You okay?
Deep breaths, you're fine.
Siobhan's at the council. At the elders' hall.
Oh.
And the dude just falls over in the snow.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't like running.
You need help there?
No, just leave me here.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Sure.
cruel girls.
He just keeps just breathing. You see like snow hitting their face. They're just like, that's nice.
Gonna kind of do just like a slight chuckle and start back to the council chambers.
Sounds good. About 7-8 minutes go by before you guys find yourself back there. Inside, you would see a very well-dressed Siobhan with a very fancy arm.
Huh.
Wow. Well, that looks great.
in that time, probably would have laid on the floor, not next to the elder, but just sort of in the same vicinity, and then just stand up really quickly when he hears people coming in.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you. It was a pretty penny, but it'll keep me warm and not impede the new gear. And he'll flex his arm and show that it can still move and everything.
Whoa.
Huh. It.
Whoa.
How is that?
Incredibly painful. Uh, but
Huh.
but look at. Apparently, it should wear off in a few days. I feel like I can feel with my arm your heartbeat from over here.
She
It's
kind of
it's very
squeaks.
sensitive to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but but apparently, maybe a couple days that'll wear off as I get used to it.
You can. You have feeling.
Yeah, I I was not expecting that. I was sort of
Huh.
already resigned to the idea that I'd have lost that sensation forever.
So why do you still have that? She points at the dismembered arm.
He tucks it into his coat. Um, I mean, it's a keepsake, is it not? A trophy of war.
Sure.
I'm not
You
going
know
to
it's
keep carrying it
rust.
around. I just brought it with me so
Ah.
that they could take measurements.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Like I'm probably going to cure it or something, just so it doesn't you know, rot and turn to disease.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Okay.
why still keep it?
Well, the
Just
same way
not even
you
gonna
keep
ask.
a hide, the same way you keep bones from a kill. It's a
Nope.
trophy.
A
To each
truth.
their own.
Wait, are you telling me that you all here would not keep your limbs if you lost them?
No, I usually leave it for the frost to take over for the
What do you mean
creatures and
usually?
animals out of it.
Are your limbs not your own?
What do you mean?
Like if you
Well,
had your arm chopped off, would you not keep it?
No,
No, no.
I let the wolves. I let the cycle continue.
And
Yeah.
maybe
Like
I would keep
Kier
the bones at
nods.
least, but not the whole arm like that.
raises an eyebrow.
We are born in the frost. It returns to the frost. That's what I was taught.
Hmm. In short, no, I don't think any of us would keep it, but like Calder says, to each their own.
Mm.
I'll
Yeah.
put it away. Don't
There's
worry.
there's nothing wrong with it. There's different tribes that do different things, such as a tribe that eats their own people after they succumb to sickness or so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, were you? Sorry, were you all just here? They said they sent someone running for you.
Yeah, we delivered the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
We have the bag
And
now.
oh, you know what that bag would be great for?
Are you going to say your arm?
What a great first edition, yeah.
I mean, if maybe there's no oxygen in there, right? It wouldn't
What does I
rot.
got to do with an arm? I look at Kier.
Yeah, Kier doesn't. I don't think I know how a bag of holding works. So I'm like, I don't know if it
in
has no oxygen.
reality, that is true. He is right. Technically, it'll keep it from decaying.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in character, I do not know.
Yeah, I
what
guess
that
Yeah.
means.
they probably would not know that. Oh, well, the bag. it's bigger on the inside. It's magic, and there's no air in there. So like if you went in there, you'd suffocate.
What?
But if you put like food in there, it wouldn't spoil. There's no
No.
air to spoil.
Well, like,
So
Sound
you
like a
want the
Calypso.
first addition to the bag to be your arm?
Or well, when you put it like that, I can tell you're not on board. So I'll find somewhere else to put it.
no, we're just asking for confirmation.
Skulks away.
We're just confused. So I look at Calypso. Also, Calypso, please remind me next time. If I ever ask about putting my head in that bag of holding, remind me not to do it, please.
Yeah,
Please
you
make
got
sure
it.
you don't suffocate. Hmm. But yeah, we were just here. We just dropped off the gold and told the elder that we would be back with you. But then I guess you were here. You showed up, so now we're back.
All right. Well, do we have the stuff that we needed for our little presentation?
I don't know, out of character, do we?
I
I thought so.
Sure, why not? But I'm gonna let Siobhan do that because Siobhan's the talker. You're the good talker.
I think Siobhan probably, or at least one of them, would have the letters on them that are like, "Hey, kill all the nomads," and then another
Right.
one that says, "Hey, hey nomads, here's some tools. Love you.
Yeah.
Bye." And then kind of hide the one that was like, "Find Calder and kill him."
Mm-hmm.
What a nice.
Probably
thing.
the satchel full of supplies. I think that'd be left somewhere.
Okay.
Probably with the board. Yeah, Siobhan will dust himself off from the dust that was surely built up in the teleportation room and produce the letters. So, Elder,
He
do
finally
you
sits
have
up.
the time?
Yep. Sits up to get on his chair. Takes him a sec. Takes 3 tries. Fifth trying goes over to get him up to sit on his chair. What you need?
So, we were sent as part of our explorations to see what we could find out about the East Adamantine Trading Company. Well, have we got something for you? We'll present the letters in his palms, the relevant ones. From what we see here, the East Adamantine Trading Company is up to certainly no good. They're hiring people to hunt the traders, the mammoth traders, but also trying to convince the traders to work with them to get their knowledge of the land and what lies beneath it. And while we don't have any materials on us now, but not only are they recruiting people, they're armoring people. Like loads and loads of tools and armor and weapons for a small militia of untrained soldiers, whoever they can get their hands on.
Look, you see, he's listening to, but he's also looking at the letters.
Mm-hmm. If I wrote those down.
Hands them off to the fists. The fists hands them back because they can't read it. Can't read common. And then they're like, oh, right. He begins talking to the fists and giantish. And the fists, both, like, nod their heads. The fists are going to try to contact some members of their group. But Corgatha is a hard place to catch these people, to say the least.
When they all left town, did they say where they were going?
Black Pines and the Daggerwood, that's all. That's all I know.
He looks back to the group, eyes wide. Oh.
I'll try to get this information to necessary resources as much as possible, but the best thing we can do is if we see any of the trading company, they are being arrested. Even if it's just a group of merchants, this is problematic, to say the least. I'll also try to get word, as much as I do not want to involve them in this, with the Empire themselves, to see what they think about it. If I can. Sure, we're the biggest town in Corgatha, but we're not exactly, built for long-term investigations.
Mm-hmm. And he will point out on one of them the letter to the people of the Ruiner Conclave, looking to raid any of the settlements, and that it is signed and stamped by Max. And goes, and it is a little strange that they're trying to recruit this conclave of some kind. And I might be wrong, but I believe some of the guards in town were part of that, if my cult studies are up to date.
Ruiner Conclave. They're a very well-known marauder organization, if you want to call them an organization, in Corgatha. Pretty much every group that is bloodthirsty and wants to slaughter people become part of the Conclave. I guess they wanted some sort of organizational structure. A lot of it's gnolls, some hobgoblins, humans, orcs, collection of everybody. It's those who want to take and destroy. They've been a problem for a long time. They tend to stick up north most of the time. But we've heard some reports of members of them moving south. But you said that some of his men were part of this conclave?
I believe so.
Yeah, they were here.
There's a mark that they all carry. And correct me if I'm wrong, it is like a red tattoo of an eye beneath their ear, like behind their ear.
Yeah.
On their neck.
Mm-hmm. Of a bloody eye. Yeah.
Yeah. The mark on their neck, the eye, that's what stands them out.
We'll keep an eye on it. Try to get as many supplies to defend ourselves as much as possible. I'm losing my accents. It's getting tired.
You good? I think we got our break coming up soon here.
We have our ending coming up soon.
What?
10 minutos. Well,
What?
9 minutos.
You guys have done good work bringing this to me. We will keep an eye out for anything, and any references to anything that we might suspect of the Ruiner Conclave or of the trading company are going to be arrested or killed, depending on what they do. Trading company most likely to arrest it. But Ruiner Conclave is kill on sight. So they
Does
signed
that
their
apply
death.
to us as well?
That applies to you as well. Ruiner Conclave don't take prisoners, and they'll sooner hack you apart and take your shit. They want to kill you. If they don't want to kill you, it's likely for some much worse reason.
Good to know.
If they come at you, do not be merciful.
That's all I need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Justice is swift.
There's
and
like
Corgatha.
there's like sinister music starting to play from his new violin hand.
Justice is swift in Corgatha.
Anything?
Anything more than stealing is generally going to be killed. You don't hurt people's lives here. There isn't enough to go around as there is. The only reason why I'm wanting to arrest Maximilian and his group is because this would be an international incident.
That's true.
As
And
I
Frank-
told him, Corgatha repay 10 times more than what they give us.
Damn right. Anyway. You all go get rested up. Here in a couple days, we'll have supplies for your trip, and I'm pretty sure you guys have some items coming at you. So stay here for maybe a couple days so you can get some supplies ready for whatever your next trek is. And then
Ooh! I gotta get
we'll see you out. Thank you for bringing this. I'll do what I can. I can't promise anything, but you guys have done a great job in bringing this to us and the fists. Where are you guys heading next?
Kier kind of goes, huh.
Well, funny enough, same place Maximilian is going.
The Daggerwood.
Pine. The black
Not
pines.
quite.
Oh.
Black Pines, yes.
Okay. You seem like kind of like do like a, whew, like a, what the fuck you going to the Daggerwood for? Okay. Yeah, I would check in on your village. That's
Was
really
planning on it.
one of the few places that actually might not kill them on sight. So your village is probably going to be another place for them to stop.
It is likely, yes. We'll keep an eye out.
Also, all of you be careful about going to some of those villages in the Black Pines. Calypso can probably tell you more, but they're not exactly friendly.
No, I wouldn't know.
So just be careful. Having somebody from the Black Pines can help you, but Siobhan, keep a low profile.
That's sort of always my plan. Traveling into Corgatha, anyway.
All right. If there's nothing else, I'll let you guys get back to it.
Give a nod.
Thank you. Could I do a general insight check on this guy as we've been conversing? Does he seem his own or under the influence of any aberrations of any kind?
Give me an insight check.
13.
With a 13, I will give you specifically something that you were looking for.
Mhm.
So I'm going super specific on this, because if you had better, I would have given you a little more. But he does seem under the influence, but I can tell you it does not seem like it's aberrational.
Ah, gotcha.
And it
Bit
doesn't.
of the old courage juice.
No, I think it's referring to his good old medicine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, he's dry. Axe took his medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Withdrawal.
if he's I was gonna say, like,
Gotcha.
if depending on how long he's been on that medicine, that can build up a whole kind of system.
Hmm.
And from there, do you have anything you want to say to that, or no?
No,
Okay.
I just wanted to be like, you know, is there like a little guy on his shoulder puppeting him?
Definitely doesn't feel like it. It more just seems very like twitchy and very like he's fiending.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that medicine.
Like he probably has a headache.
Yep. And he does not like feeling like a crippled old man, and that stuff makes him not a crippled old man. So.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling it?
Gotcha.
And from this point, as we are finishing this conversation, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Good session.